we need to maybe get a. Well, we're gonna get a new intro for next season.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe we can get Ebone to do something.
Oh yeah,
it's done.
I can see it.
Ebone and Toku, we need some new voices on our intro before.
Some
copyright-free
voices.
Yeah, some copyright-free before we get a season.
Before you say the rock.
And a girl voice. We need a girl voice.
I am a woman with a voice.
It's not your voice.
What the hell?
Not your voice. You need a different girl's voice.
Why? Why not my voice?
Because you're on.
Because I'm on the show. I don't get to do the intro.
Is the CEO of Air Canada the one giving out the instructions on the plane? No, you need someone else's voice. Anyway.
Okay, let's do the intro before.
Let's just drop the intro.
Settle down, kids.
Let's just
Relentless. What up, Zoe? Relentless. What up, Zoe? Relentless. Shut the f up, Clyde. Accept trade. Relentless.
This guy's giddy to be here. Look at him.
I gotta make sure I get these before the scene. Before we get lit.
Appreciate it, but everyone, welcome to episode what? Please, 37.
Ron Artest, yeah.
Trey, 37.
That was tough.
Yeah.
37 and
How do you
Relentless.
remember? That's a very obscure number to remember.
Always forget.
Encyclopedia style knowledge about 37.
Basketball. That's how you attribute it to.
How did you? Wait, sorry. How did you connect 37?
It's his jersey number.
It's Ron Artest's jersey number when he was on the Lakers.
That's just one I wouldn't
That's
remember.
crazy.
I'm usually good at
that.
that.
I gotta give that to you.
I don't know if you caught on. I do that every episode. Every time we say the episode number, I say a basketball player whose jersey number.
Do you really?
There's
Yes.
not
every single episode, Clyde?
No, that's
Probably
not true.
like since 23 or something. Yeah, not every.
What?
Who's number 28?
Okay, maybe not.
No. There's certain
Maybe
numbers.
a couple episodes I skipped
Yeah,
it. I
I'm like,
skipped
wait,
it a couple
what?
episodes.
There's certain numbers like mans aren't wearing number 36. Like
Rasheed Wallace. Yes, they
Oh,
are.
he did.
Yeah.
Did you say that last week?
I did say that, did I?
who's
I
38?
don't know.
I don't think there's a 38. 38 is a very obscure number.
Like, I'm running out of it. Like, let me enjoy it while it's here.
You're
Like,
40.
It was impressive
after
though. It was
37,
impressive. I gotta give it to you.
I got Dirk at 41. Everything else is.
I think
Okay.
Harrison Barnes is 43 or something. I don't
40
know. Anyways,
And then Pascal Siakam's what? 43, no?
43.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, good.
Okay.
Oh, that was tough. See, I like how she added
Yeah.
that flavor. Okay.
See, okay, got it. Anyways, welcome to episode 37 Relentless Diaries. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm
Here
Trezor.
okay.
I'm Clyde Smith.
Why are you going? We're going down, and Ebone's here also. But why are we going down in your intros? People look forward
He's
to.
running out of him puns.
yeah, like I'll rather retire on top. Pause.
Heavy
But
lays the crown. Like, you know, like it's just, you can't have this every single time.
I'll rather
Yo,
retire in my glory.
The
Yeah.
episode's lit already. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Ebone, welcome.
Yeah.
We're
Thank you,
supposed
thank
to
you,
have
thank
you
you,
on.
thank you.
For everyone who doesn't know, this is Toronto's biggest and greatest MC,
Appreciate that.
legendary beyond MC Ebone. He's global now, so anyone listening outside of Toronto, you'll probably know who Ebone is. And if you don't know him by name, you'll know him by face.
Facts were here. I'm
Or
glad
by
to
voice.
be
Are
here.
you Niger man?
Or by
Ghana.
voice.
Ghana? I can tell by the head shape, no offense.
But you said Niger first.
Yeah, but now they took it your head.
Okay,
Can you wearing a
true,
hat?
true, true.
That's crazy.
True. Yeah, I know, right? How
Is
did
it
you
really?
Tell by the head shape.
Is it?
It's a thing.
It's
It
a
is a
thing.
thing.
It
I
is.
guess.
It is.
I didn't even know that.
It is.
I
Yeah.
never knew that.
I feel like Ghanaian men have a specific head shape.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not a bad thing.
No, I was going to say it's blessed. I'm not even worried.
But yeah, you're supposed to come on weeks ago. Maybe like months ago, actually.
When you said weeks, I was like, it's not.
It's not weeks.
But I was
it's
like,
months.
she's sparing me.
It's
But I'm
months.
here. That's
But
fine.
welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
And, we're in the fourth quarter of the year, so things are looking good. So I'm glad to add to your list. And, congratulations on every episode that you guys have been doing. You guys are killing it.
Thank you.
You guys are killing it.
Appreciate
so I'm
it.
happy to be here.
How's your week been? What's new? Talk to us.
Busy.
Yeah.
I opened up a shoe cleaning company with
Okay.
my manager called Luxury Shoe Cleanser. So we're about to get into a new location. So we went there earlier today. I got a concert coming out for Ghana Independence, so I went to the venue to go check it out. And I had to handle some meetings and then just regular stuff, just always working, man.
That's good.
Yeah, what about you guys? Everything's been blessed?
Well, we'll do weekly recaps.
Okay,
I'll go last because my weekly recap is going to be.
Yeah, you had fun stuff. I had an
private
uneventful
snap.
week again. I saw some friends and caught up with some people, and I went to the gym. It was good. I had a healthy weekend.
Healthy week.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, I didn't really do much. I went to the studio, watched some Marvel movies.
Yo,
I've been
so there's coming a Marvel dude.
I've been getting into movies. I've been trying to cut down on social media and start like spending my time doing other things besides being on my phone. So I just thought movies would be a
How are
way
you
to
gonna be a
start.
content creator but not be on your phone? I feel like that's like your job.
No, I be on my phone. Like I'm tuned in, but I don't want to like spend
Overtune it.
hours
I feel you.
on
It
my
gets
phone.
like that.
For me now, it's kind of at the point where social media, it's like a business now. I'm not really using it for luxury anymore. So it's like I post my content and I'm gone. That,
For luxury?
my obligations are to post the content and go. I might
Previously, your intentions were luxury. for
more.
social
It was
media.
more of a mix. Like social media was
That's
my
how you-
entertainment.
that's how you
Yeah,
got here.
yeah.
But like I've been cutting down on that more because I kind of know what I'm doing now. So it's more like just
Jeez.
you know,
Post it
just
and go. You
post
ain't gotta
and
worry
go.
about
Me and you
nothing.
had healthy
social
weekends.
media's been in a dark place for a while. So
We've talked about
It's
it.
I'm
true.
like, yeah,
It's
let me
true. It's
just
true. It's true.
cut down on that.
Yeah.
But that's it. I didn't really do much. I was inside.
I mean, I was sort of inside. I was inside except
That look at
You were indoors.
I was
But you were
indoors.
still outside.
Outside indoors. But okay, so if anyone doesn't know, Key Glock did a Canadian tour, and he had his Toronto stop last Thursday. And I love Key Glock. I've always loved Key Glock for years now. I think he's a really great rapper. I
Great
think
music.
he's stays very true to himself. I think he knows what lane he's in. He doesn't try to like bend and flex too much for the rap game. Like he doesn't really need too much like praise, and he doesn't really like, you know, do too much features or how he's just very like true to himself, and he knows what he wants to do and he's gonna work for it. That's the type of like image I'm getting from him. So I do like his and he can rap his ass
Daddy
off.
got some good outfits. I'll be stealing Key Glock's outfit.
Yeah, he's
ideas.
tough. He's tough.
Oh yeah, Denim Tears
be
has
dressing.
niggas in a chokehold right now.
I didn't even get to get Denim Tears yet, and they already burnt it out, and now they're on to. I don't even want to say it because
What is it?
But I see there's already a new one that
What?
everyone's on.
That's not Denim Tears.
Yeah, who decides war?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's the one with like the chandelier looking. You know, it looks like a cathedral.
Oh, I know what you're
painting,
talking about. I seen that.
They
seen
ran
that.
through Chrome Hearts. They're running through Denim Tears, and
and
now
now
they're
they're
going
on
to
Who Decides War.
Who Decides War.
That's
the
what
name.
it's. That's the name of the brand.
might have
You've
to look
definitely
into
seen what I'm talking. I'll show you.
Chrome
We
Hearts
can
is
see.
Okay.
going crazy outside. Though.
Yeah, it's because you can't really get Chrome Hearts like that. Like you
Yeah.
can just buy Denim Tears and whatever, but
Say word.
and Chrome Hearts, bro, the pants be like
Yeah, they're it's not
no,
easy.
impossible. I'm not. Doing
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, so Key Glock was here. So one thing about me is I like to be the plug. And as you guys know, I like to be the one who's in control of situations because I know who to hit up. I know, but in this situation, I was not the plug, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? Someone reached out and was like, yo, by the way, I heard you want Key Glock tickets. I got you. I said,
Must be nice.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah.
it was a girl, by the way. It
we
wasn't
all-
a man. It was a girl, just so I
we
don't get
all
in trouble.
we all said we wanted tickets, but only she got the hit up for the
So
tickets.
anyways, one of my homegirls hit me up and she was like, yo, like I saw you wanted Key Glock tickets, like I got you. And I said, okay, bless. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I like to be the plug, but I respect when other people got me and they're the
Okay, I
plugs.
see
But
where you're going.
I also have that inkling where like, yo, things can go very left and I don't have much say because I am not the plug.
You're the plus one.
Exactly. And I hate being that person. I like when people include me and I respect it, obviously, and I'm very grateful. But I'm always like, yo, things can go very less and I have no say because I don't know who this plug is. And of course, that's basically what happened. So go to the Key Glock show. As Ebone was saying, parking at Phoenix is a nightmare. They probably like 50 spots for like a 500 people plus venue. Like there's not a lot of parking. And the street that it's on, there's no street park. There's like one parking lot. And I'm like parking very illegally.
And it's
Just
like,
to
and it's
see-
Sherborne too. Like,
Yeah.
And
Like-
it's not even their parking; it's a green piece.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have parking.
Like I used to
Exactly.
live in that area. Like it's kind of.
Yeah, and Sherborne's a little, if you know what Sherborne is in Toronto,
Yeah.
that street's a little,
Shout out to Sherborne, but
it's a little
Yeah,
sketchy
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
You might bump into the wrong fellow who might want to do something, you know what I'm saying? So whatever. So I park very illegally. And I get to the line. I'm on the phone with my homegirl. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you know, line's not too bad. Like, you should be good. She's not there yet. But by the time I actually step out of the parking lot, yo, that I've never seen a line for Phoenix that long.
That was crazy.
That line was mud, like wrapped around to the next intersection. I was like, yo, these guys are not even funneling people in. But, you know, thankfully, I know people. So I ran. Okay, I see what you're talking about. I ran into my homeboy who was like right at the front. So he's like, yo, he's like, come in the line. I said, bless.
oh yeah, I've seen those.
Get into the line now. And I make it inside. All right, bless. I'm running. My homegirl who is the plug is not here. So I'm like, okay, let me. Exactly.
That's the worst when you get there before the person that's putting you on.
Yes, it just
We've all been there.
Exactly. So I'm like, yo, let me just like check and see if my name, because I had a gut feel like, yo, my name's not going to be on this list. I don't know why. I'm just like, I just feel like something's going to be wrong. So I'm waiting at the will call line. And usually when I'm the plug, how things go is You know, you solidify your name on the guest list for a concert. You go to will call, you say your name, you get your tickets. Bing, bang, boom.
100%.
So I'm expecting it to be the exact same way. But I don't know who the plug is. I have no idea what man put us on this list. So I'm finally waiting in line for will call. I get to the front. She's like, are you on guest list? I said, yes. She goes, what's your name? I said my name. She goes, I don't see it. I'm like, oh my God, I knew it. Oh my God, I knew it. I'm seeing mad men I know too go. Ebone past me going inside. Skip past me. I'm like, yo. And then probably was like, yo, I should hit these guys
I wish
up.
you said something.
I know.
You know I hosted the concert.
Now I know. Now I know after the fact.
I thought she was good because you're standing right at will call. So I'm like, I'll see you inside.
Yeah.
Like, I got to get on stage.
No. So in my head, I'm like, yo. And the thing is, as soon as you pass me, I'm like, yo, I should just tell Ebone, like, yo, hold me a wristband or something because I
I would
can't
have.
go left.
I need a list of your concerts because I definitely would have hollered at you for this one.
Yeah. This one was.
So yeah, Shorty goes, yeah, you're on the list. And I was like, of course I'm not on the list. So I'm texting my girl like, yo, I'm like, I take her name. She's not on the list. The plug is not on the list.
But please tell me she's responding back to you.
Yeah, she's responding back to you. Yeah.
Because that's notorious too.
Yeah.
I've been through some.
At
So
that
that's why.
at that point in time, that's when everyone wants to go ghost. Like when the time is ticking, that's when everyone wants to disappear.
Yeah, but she's good. She's like, yeah, what do you mean, blah, blah? Let me call my homeboy, blah. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, your name's on the list. My name's on the list. Like, there's no one's here. She's like, all right, cool. Like, I'm in line. Like, it's kind of long, whatever. She finally gets in. And I'm like, bro, talk to Shorty. She's like, yeah, I saying her name. She's like, yeah. She's like, whose list? I'm like, bro, I don't know whose list we're on. She's saying the list. She's trying. First of all, her plug's not even in Toronto on the tour. Her plug's in Atlanta. So her plug is not even somewhere because they're like, oh, maybe they can like, you know.
But that does happen sometimes.
For sure.
But
they're saying, yo, tell homeboy to come get you.
Oh no.
See? So now she's texting her homeboy in Atlanta to text his plug to come get up. It's too many stops.
That's the worst. When it's like, oh, he has to come out. We have to talk to him.
And it's like, if you're texting your homie who has to text his homie who's currently working to come get us, we don't know what he looks like. Bro, what are we doing? Like, it's like, yo, there's no way. So we're outside. We're trying to, and you know me, I turn into finesse mode, right? So I'm talking to security.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like talking to security. I'm trying to put like my little like sad girl face on. Talking to homegirl, like, bro, I'm like, bro, like, come on, like, I see bare wristbands, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can give me a wristband, it's not that deep, like, I'm a girl, like, I don't have no strap, like, I'm not gonna do no problem, I just wanna see the show. They're like, no, we can't policy, blah, 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 and I'm looking at the security like, yo, you gotta, come on, dog. He's like, yeah, like, let me see what I can do, whatever. My homegirl, this is hilarious, my homegirl walks in, right? Tiana. She's like, yo, and I'm like, yo, did you get tickets? She's like, nah, but I used to work here. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, bro, like, they're not, it's messy, like, the will call, blah, blah. She's like, okay, let me see what I can do. I'm like, all right, cool. Yo. So I'm like, yo, we're looking for this guy. His name's Dan. I'm like, yo, we're looking for Dan. Like, I don't know who he is. See if you can go backstage. See if you can get a guy named Dan to come get us. She's like, all right, bet. Let me see what I can do. I'm like, cool. So I'm waiting. At this time, my homegirls, she has also, there's 5 of us, by the way.
And
which is
I'm going to be honest.
This is a high number.
When I saw you.
Thank you.
I'm not going to lie. To be honest.
Too many of them.
I was like, oh, hell no. I'll be back because it was a lot. That's it. I'll be honest.
Yo, and one thing I've learned from having homies like in the industry or be at like those, you know, celebrity parties,
the less the better.
They always say, yo, Zoe, you roll too deep. They always be like, yo, roll 2, 3 max. Like, yo, don't be rolling up here with 5, 6, 7 girls.
That's 2, 3 max if you're a girl.
Yeah.
If you're a guy, it's like
yourself.
Just you. Maybe if you're lucky, you might be able to get one extra.
Yeah.
If it's more than 2 of you, impossible.
Yeah.
No.
So
impossible.
So exactly. So that's why I'm trained like, yo, I can bring 1 homegirl, maybe 2. 4 is never happening. 3 is never happening. That's how I learned. So when the plug got 5, I said, yo, there's 5 of us. We gotta get through this bitch. I was like, dog. And I feel bad leaving them, but I'm like, yo, you want me to pull through 5 people? Like, that's deep. And I'm like, yo, they're not happy. I'm like, yo, Skip, none of them are happy. I'm like, well, it's not gonna happen. So finally, my homegirl, so I'm like, yo, if you see anyone named blah, 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 like, see what you can do. She's like, cool. So she goes, and we're just sitting there talking, and the show, like I said, there's no one else in line. You know the ones that the line's done, and you're still outside? I was like, oh my God. And they're like, let's just go home. Like, it's fine. I'm like, bro, y'all can go home, but I know I'm gonna find my ass. Like, I just parked illegally. I drove all the way here from Brampton. Like, I'm gonna find my ass in this concert. So my girl, I see my homegirl run down the stairs, and she's like, them. And he's like, oh. And I'm like, oh, it's the guy. So I'm like, oh, bless. So he's like, oh, he's like, yeah, bring them up. I'm like, oh, bless. So we all walk in, and I'm like, oh, you found him. She goes, found who? And I was like, you found Dan. Like, that's the guy. And she was like, no, I have no idea who that is. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, yo, I just went back. They said, yo, are you the guy? And she goes, what guy? She's like, yo, can you get my friends inside? And he was like, I'll try. And homie just came out and said, yo, they're good. And because he had a lanyard, they didn't question him. Yeah. But he was with like Key Glock in some way. I don't know who he was.
The mandem's mandem.
Yeah, but he was like, yo,
tough.
but he's like, yo, I'm not the guy. She's like, yo, she's like, you can be that guy. Just come out and just say they're good, and they'll be good.
He was wearing?
He was wearing a green varsity jacket, like a toque.
Oh, I think I know exactly.
Yeah.
She might have put some sauce on the story to get y'all in, though.
Maybe. But
Said,
regardless.
hey, I got 5 freak leaks outside.
Because, you know,
Get evaded.
that Key Glock
Because we saw the sticker on the door.
Okay, what's that? Okay, I wasn't, full disclaimer.
Yo, imagine your girl goes to the Key Glock show. And then you see that on social media after.
People
Sick.
asked me, they were like, yo, is this true? I'm like, yo, respectfully, I wasn't backstage. I was very much civilian, back of the show. I didn't have no access, nothing. You can speak to that, Ebone, because you were hosting. What was the politics with the sign on the door?
No, it was there, but it wasn't really for him. It's for the gang. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. I saw the sign and said, oh,
That's
at least
crazy.
they're keeping it 100.
Yeah.
But,
No,
You know what it is
to
when
be
you
honest,
walk in.
You know, people respected it. If you weren't, keep it moving.
And I'm sure there were a
Word.
lot of
Simple.
people that still went through that door.
Hey,
That, like the response on Twitter was like
Yeah,
a lot
it
of girls
went
being
crazy.
like,
It went crazy.
hey, I mean, if that's what you got to do, it's what you got to do. Like, there was, because it's Key Glock.
but they were cool. They were chilling, to be honest. They were cool. They were chilling.
Yeah, it's
the
more of
girls
just
were
a
chilling or the
No,
guys?
everything was a vibe. Like,
More
it
just a
wasn't crazy. It was
disclaimer.
just a disclaimer. Nothing crazy.
Man said if you ain't effing or if you're fucking or sucking, move on. And I mean, like,
I rate it.
on one side I get it, but on one side it's like,
Man's
why?
being upfront. He's establishing boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because-
don't use therapy talk.
I'm not.
Did you see his response back to it?
No.
Well, Key Glock said that wasn't for me.
Yeah,
like he said that.
One
He's
of
like
his
that
homies
wasn't.
That might be
responded and
his
said,
attachment style.
That's
Like,
not
we don't
for.
know.
That's not for him. That's for his gang.
That's for the
man
gang.
down. Yeah.
But I also feel like, I mean, I get it, but it's also like, come on, like.
I respect it.
You'd be surprised.
I respect it because
You got
backstage, it's one of those situations where a lot of people act like they don't know what goes on. And it's like, you can go back there and just like chill and have fun, but like, you know certain people's intentions. Like after the show, bunch of girls backstage, you know what time it's about to be. It might not be that time right now, but you know what time it's about to be.
You know, after party. You did
Yeah.
the after party at Empire. You wanted some pretty girls to come with you.
Yeah.
And you just vibe.
Well, my thing is, so I went to the after party. My thing is, also I've learned, I don't like being, and I don't know if
at the
this
after party?
I was there. But you said hi to me.
Okay. That night was a lot, but I don't.
That night was a lot. It was a
was
lot.
a lot.
But the one thing about me, I don't like to pitter patter behind the artist. I feel like a waste suit.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I
Following
don't.
them like a line of
I
ducks.
don't like it. I genuinely feel waste. Like even if it's a situation where I'm like, oh, like what are we waiting for? Like, oh, but I'm like, bro, I don't want to be waiting here. Like this is you just. I don't know. To me, I just don't like the way it feels. Like it just feels like I'm here like begging, like come, give me a ride. Like I don't like
No,
it.
it's true.
So, my homegirl does bottle service for the after party, like who hosted it, like the booty trap party, right? My girl's bottle service. She was like, yo, there were girls waiting like by the back door just to like walk in with him.
And they didn't get in.
No, they got in, but I'm saying like,
actually they did.
Yeah,
They did,
they were
they
just
did.
waiting by the
I thought
back
you meant
door.
after.
And they were just
Was it
waiting.
cold?
Yes, it
It
was cold.
definitely that night.
Yes, it was
that
cold.
night is when I
Yeah, it was
knew.
very cold.
I was like, oh yeah, I gotta switch jackets.
Yeah, and they were just girls just posted by the back door.
Dress, no jacket.
I think some of them had jackets on, yeah. But my thing is, I was already in the party. Like, I pulled up with my homegirl and her friend or whatever. Like I said, my girl's doing bottle service, so we already got in separately. So I was just chilling in my homie's booth, whatever. And there were just girls waiting by the back door. So when he walked in, they would just trail behind him. And that's exactly what they did. He
Smart
walked
move.
in and it was like just lines of girls.
you're right.
And then
Smart
girls, you know, fill the booth, whatever. But my thing is like, then what? Like you sit here, drink, whatever. And then as soon as he
Then-
moved, the whole every girl just got up and just swung out.
Then they wait to get chose.
That's nuts.
That's what I'm about to say. They're waiting. It's the
That's
come
their
up.
way to get chose.
That's nuts.
They're looking for their come up.
That's how the game go.
I feel you're a queen. You know. You're what
Oh,
But it's not even the point of that. It's just like, but okay, maybe like you have a crush on him genuinely and you want to, you know, maybe do the whoop-de-woo, whatever. But it's like, now all you really have is is it genuinely like worth it, like to just be like running around behind these guys, and then like it's different if like Key Glock saw me across the club and came like, yo, grab her.
You're right,
That's different.
You're
But
right.
if it's like Key Glock moves and I grab my jacket and fix my heels and I'm running, that's different. And that's majority of what happens. Sometimes you might get, a guy like, yo, grab her or whatever. That's different. But it's like, I don't want to be like running and like on someone else's time and like, then you get left out the sprinter and now you don't know where they're going. Now you're texting his homeboy, like what hotel you in. It's like, yo, why are we doing this?
That's bad.
Why can't we just go home?
That's how the
Toronto,
game goes, man.
man. Toronto, man.
That's how the game goes,
The way you
man.
described getting into the venue and everything like that, I struggle to think of any night out. Like, I don't go out and stuff, but any night out I've ever had in Toronto seems to go exactly how you're supposed to. Like, the amount of antics is like, I'm looking for a reason to go home. Just tell me it's going to be like 45 minutes or something. I need a reason. I love canceling plans, so.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
But it's just, I don't know. It's just,
But did you have
game,
fun at the
man.
after party?
So it's
alright.
worth it. All the antics and
I mean, like, it
whatnot.
was cool. Like, I was mainly just chilling. Like, I was chilling. Like, I might have had a few drinks. I didn't really.
True.
What did you? I mean, you hosted the after party. How
It
did
was
it look
cool,
from
you
your
know.
perspective?
It was lit. It was packed. I haven't seen Emperor like that in a
And the
minute,
strippers weren't stripping.
You want to see the strippers strip?
Hell yeah, I want
Well,
to
I
see
mean,
the
yeah,
strippers
that's the
strip.
job.
A couple of them actually did
Where?
by the DJ booth. We have the videos.
Were they throwing my?
Yeah,
they were
went,
throwing
like,
money,
Shout
right?
out to Sam too. He brought me they were throwing money. Couple girls were.
Ain't that the best when the owner of the place gives you money, you don't have to spend your own?
Yeah. No,
Man.
honestly.
And it was like these very hard fake ones, obviously, because they're not giving us real ones.
Yeah.
It was like these cardboard ones. I'm like, yo, they hit you, and it's like felt like a freaking
Paper
like,
clip.
You know
paper
what's so
cut.
funny?
Paper
I
cut
was
in the-
thinking about that too. I was trying my best to just throw it in the air so everyone knew.
Yeah,
it
because if
was-
you're dashing at girls, like it's actually cut. Like it
Paper
was,
cut.
one hit me, and I was like, yo,
wow.
that was hard.
I don't know when they transition to the fake ones. I don't like it.
Listen,
Like, we need to bring it back.
we're in
The
hard- we're in hard
authenticity,
times
bro.
right now, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's like you're cutting
you
the
can
deal.
control
Oh, okay.
it better. But I'm not gonna lie. Like I brought Tommy a couple weeks ago for my birthday, and I brought Meech
Tommy.
Egan.
Tommy
from
Egan?
Power.
The one you
Joseph
met?
Sakura. Yeah.
Say
I got-
word.
Yeah.
He was,
so
I
he
think I
hosted-
heard he was here. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
hosted my birthday party, and like it was a stripper party. I had some strippers over there, and then they were laughing. Like I remember when I gave them like the ones that like, I'm like, listen, hey, just spend. You're
Like,
good.
we
Just
ain't in
spend.
America, gang.
Just spend. And then when I brought Lil Meech last week, his right hand man was like, yo. I'm like, listen, man, this is the best way for us to make, like, you're good. And then after,
Yeah.
they're just like, fuck it, because majority of these guys, you get them once, obviously, they're smart, too. They're going to probably bring some of it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stash
It's
it.
a business. Listen, you give me free money, I'm going to keep some of them spend some.
Yeah.
So when
But
they
they can't
realize they
keep
can't,
that.
they're like, wait, what's going on? I'm like, yo, let's just have time. You just send them a couple bags, a couple,
Optics.
you know, optics.
That's crazy. Why don't we just provide the real ones? Because the
remember,
conversion rate, I
it's-
guess,
the
is
conversion rate is bad, and then remember, it's a hustle for the girls. When it's real money now the girls can actually,
Yeah, I'm saying. So let's
They can
throw
finesse
real
more.
money so they can strip.
No, they'll finesse more.
If it's fake money?
No, if it's real money.
Real
That's
money.
what I'm saying.
So now it's like, so
No, what I'm-
but they're gonna.
exactly.
Oh, I see what
So
you mean.
it's a business. Remember, it's a business, right? Everyone
Right.
got to make their bread. So you control it more when it's like,
the
yeah.
Toronto strip.
So-
I was like, bro, why are
thought
the
it was 'cause
strippers
we
not
don't have
stripping?
one.
But me and my homie were just talking about it because when you go to the States, they have
Yeah.
it down pat.
Yeah.
Everything is blessed.
Easy
So
ones.
I hope we can bring that infrastructure back to the city because it
The
deserves
real
it. We have,
strip clubs.
you know what I mean? Like we have real celebrity stars coming here. They want to really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the city, like one time I had a party and my homie's like, yo, is it real or fake ones? I said both. He's like, listen, Ebone, he's an African. He's like, listen, I don't want to spend fake ones. Listen, you better, like, you know,
Yeah.
some people don't want it at all.
I wouldn't want it
I've
either.
seen the mixture too. I think that's when I remember when her used to have real ones.
Yo, shout out to her because
Yeah.
I was there.
Her
Shout out to
had
North
real
Division.
ones, and then I remember then there was like a mix. It began like the mix, like you get some real ones and then some fake ones, and then it transitioned to the fake ones. I definitely was pocketing a couple ones that were
wow.
given not from the strip. I wasn't sweeping it off the ground. I mean, like because I knew the guys that ran the club, and they would give me a little something. I definitely took a couple
No,
dollars.
me,
home
listen,
sometimes.
I was there almost every week, and if my homies gave me $200, best believe 150's coming back
No,
home.
y'all
And
are
I'm
so
no,
bad.
because listen, I'm grinding, I'm outside,
Yeah.
I'm grinding.
No,
Like
y'all
what?
are so
I'm supposed
bad.
to take the money and just throw it.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
I've been in the strip club in the States where a big celebrity was there. And Matt and he
Listen,
was.
I'm glad you said big.
Yeah, do you see who you're comparing
I'm-
us to?
no,
I'm so
I'm
glad.
saying you. I was saying he
no,
was.
we know. We know
yes.
you're not saying us.
But I'm saying he was giving out ones to certain, people, and certain people were pocketing the ones. I'm like, bro.
Well, yeah.
Oh no,
I
that,
don't-
yeah, that's kind of different.
you can't pocket the ones.
Yeah, that is different. If somebody gives it to you like that, like for you to go, and that's what I'm saying. I spend it, but like you want me to shout you out, you want me to turn up, you got it.
Oh, I see. So you're like, if I'm working, I gotta get big.
But there's all the strippers in the city. No, I support them. I turn up. I
So if
respectfully.
Key Glock came and gave you like 100 ones, are you pocketing 50?
Well, that's why the fake ones work better now. I spend everything. So it's like, think about it. People can't leave home with their money now.
Yeah.
So do you see the business aspect?
Yeah.
to
Okay,
it?
Yeah.
say they were real ones.
Because when they're real ones now, I can be like, hey, I just spent $8, chill, relax. Looking at your bank account, thing like, what the hell? Did I
But
do?
don't you have to buy the fake ones?
Yeah.
You have to buy the fake ones.
Yeah. So aren't you? It's regardless. You're
But remember,
still.
if you're going to a strip club, right, you could bring your own ones. You don't have to buy them at the strip
That's
club.
true. That's true.
So we don't even know how much ones you actually have on you.
Yeah.
You could have went
Some.
to the bank, could have switched it up. Done
Some.
whatever.
I went one place one time and they tried to get me with that about you can't bring your own because we don't know if they're fake and blah blah. I went around the corner, put that money in my shoe, and went right inside.
How did they know you had it? Because of the search?
Yeah, I had it in my hand in the search. They're like, you
Oh,
can't bring
okay,
your
yeah,
own
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Like, why would I? Although that would be smart.
No, but if they do see it, damn, I just gave people little tips. It's crazy. But it's okay. We're here. Relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? They can't see the ones you bring. You have to hide the ones that you're bringing.
Yeah, for the places that don't want you to bring
Your own
money.
ones. But is so if I'm buying ones at the strip club, are they gonna tax extra?
Yes.
So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
150 Canadian for 100 US.
But if I'm in the States, for example, say I get like I just
Oh, no,
still
100
tax.
for 100.
Is it
in
like
the
one
States,
for
it's
one?
100, one for
Straight
one.
up.
Oh, okay, okay.
I swear they still tax.
No,
Like
no,
if
no.
you're using the machine, they'll
Oh,
still
machine will
tax.
tax you, but cash,
Yeah,
one for
it's
one.
one for one.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you get your own, like if you go to the bank or something.
That's why everything is like it's better. Like
Yeah,
here you want
yeah.
to do conversion, it's just too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
yeah, you're paying the conversion and then you're paying the tax that they're taxing on top of the conversion, bro. It's crazy.
I don't know. I wasn't before we move on. I wasn't impressed with the strippers. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know what? Somebody asked me. I can't remember, but somebody did ask about better. But it was so packed. Remember?
It was pretty packed, but it's like they're just in Key Glock's booth and it's like
Chilling.
they're just standing there, kind of chilling. Like they
Yeah.
had some ones, but they were like, I want to see like.
It's like
yo,
sometimes-
listen,
But did you see the pictures after? It was crazy.
I was there and I didn't see no
'cause, like,
craziness.
listen, in the front, remember it was so packed. So like
Right.
even when I got home, I was watching videos like, damn, I didn't even see this.
Yeah.
I was like, I was standing on top of the speakers.
And they were like stripping, like Atlanta stripping.
well, I'll show you videos after.
Okay. I don't know. Every time I went to Atlanta and
But I
saw
know
the
nothing
strippers, I
could
was
be like Atlanta.
can't compare it to Atlanta.
Even
Why?
I'm like, no,
Why?
because
That's like comparing the number one. Like that's like comparing.
like when people say
that's
we
like
have the same
comparing
rap
Kentucky.
scene as,
No,
like,
that's like
Atlanta.
that's like saying you went and watched Kentucky play ball and then you went to like a Sheridan game and said it's not.
Listen, I'm
Come on.
I'm a Sheridan Bruins.
I'm a
We
Sheridan
won- we-
alumni,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And you guys love Sheridan, but I'm sure you guys can say
No, but
it's
why
not
did you- why
Kentucky.
did you ha-
It's a little
It's
different.
not Kentucky. Sheridan ain't
John
Kentucky.
Capillary ain't
No,
done
you're
it.
right. You're
Coach
right.
Cali.
He could have said any other team, and I'm here. I got to defend my Bruins. You just got to know it's all love here.
But yeah.
Can't take it. But I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But
I,
shout out
just,
to my
I
Bruins.
understand not comparing. It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like if you
You're
have
right,
a
though.
yeah,
The city deserves better. We want to see.
you gotta,
Yeah.
man. Like, my thing is, if you're gonna strip, like, strip. Like, I want to see some tricks. I want to see some.
I feel like Toronto
you know?
has bad PR for stripping and strip clubs in general.
But you know what it
For
is,
sure,
too?
we do.
Like, see, for instance, me, right? When I started emceeing, I did a lot of I started in the strip club basically, and I remember we brought like Snoop Dogg. That was like the first celebrity to ever post me, and that's like back in the day, it was crazy. Like we used to have the actual place, like everything was ran properly. Now it's getting added to the nightlife, so it's like a different
Club slash
you
strip.
get what
Yeah,
I
or
mean?
it's
It's
not-
like
stripper
it's a
party.
club with strippers. It's not a
Exactly.
strip
Yeah,
club.
yeah.
Exactly. Just because they're trying to add some excitement to people, not just standing up, just to music, drinking. They're trying to, people are,
Yeah.
they're reading X. They're
Yeah.
reading Twitter. They're seeing what's going on. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
So Toronto wants some more excitement.
Yeah.
Is
So-
it happening?
I mean, I see me right now. I'll see Key Glock. I hosted a concert. I hosted the after party. Tommy and Mish, they like that stuff, so I brought it for them.
Yeah.
But 2024, I'm trying to really
Oh,
just
you're
get
not
back on.
trying to-
No, because I do a lot of corporate stuff. I do a lot of stuff. I'm kind of blessed, but they don't really see that life. But at the same time, I don't want to just be in there like
In the
every night.
nightlife.
It gets you get crazy.
Yeah.
I'm here contemplating, should I spend my own money? But then, thank God, the club owner gives me money. But the whole time before the club owner gave me money, I'm contemplating, I'm here to make money, but I want to spend money. I'm here to make money, but you know what I mean?
It gets like that.
And
Have you ever spent your own money at a strip club? I'm asking genuine question.
No.
See,
Let's
you're
see
talking
what
about point of view. That's why you talk about why would.
I want to see them.
That's why she's talking about why would anyone ever pocket the what? Because you've never taken your hard-earned money and thrown it
Oh,
away.
I for a
Yeah,
fact.
like never.
Yo, one time Miami.
The audacity. I want to see strip. Never.
I don't. Yo,
You're not
listen.
throwing
The
shit.
amount of times I went to the ATM,
Word.
I'm telling you, saying, yo, last time. Then I'm like, last time.
Yo, ATM at a strip club saying last time.
That is crazy.
Yo,
That's
and you
how
just
it gets.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just this. It's something that comes over you.
You're like, I'll get it back.
Especially if
It's
the
scary.
strippers,
It's-
especially if the strippers are like doing their thing and it's like vibes, and you got a little juice in you. It's vibing. You're with your man, everyone, and you know what it is. Usually, it's like a group thing. Everyone gets together, like, yo, like,
How much you about to spend?
so are we doing? Yeah, like,
What are we saying? Yo, what we doing right now?
Yo,
What
you
we
doing
doing?
3 bills today?
and then when you're trying to re-up, you come back with everyone. You're like, yo, are we doing another? Like, are we? If everyone's like, nah, then you're like, okay, cool. If everyone's like, you know what, whatever, let's do one more. You're like, back at the ATM,
Oh my
throwing your money
God.
again. And then when you really think about it, like, I've been in the strip club and I'm thinking, yo, like, imagine if my mother knew how I was spending my hard-earned money, throwing it at strippers.
Yeah.
That's insane. When you really think about it, that is crazy. Because if you let them, they will tell you to take out your whole bank account.
No, they were rinse you.
Going
no
to the
way.
strip club is like the equivalent of lighting like money on fire. Like it is
Yeah.
a sure.
really?
Yes, yeah. Like it's
Money fast.
And that's why if I'm at a strip club, I'm not the take the stack, throw it in the air guy. I'm going to make this stretch. I'm stretching
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, I become but that's only because, like, for instance, when I brought Meech, every time when I brought Tommy, they also gave me their ones. So I didn't their fake ones too, right? So you can't pocket that. But I spent everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's different.
Meech,
What
the
it's your
same thing. So-
own?
and I was happy because you're like, well, we gotta spend it all.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Oh,
going
wow.
crazy. But yeah, Toronto culture, I guess this is what they kind of want. You're seeing it everywhere right now. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, no, I've never gone to the ATM. Usually, a man would just hand me
Oh,
money.
for sure.
But why am I going to the ATM taking out my money?
No, listen.
Also, I'm straight. I'm here for the vibes.
Facts.
I'm really not here. Like, this is like strip clubs for straight men. Like, this is your fantasy. This is your like jurisdiction.
I hope a lot of women are listening. I like the way you're breaking it down for
It
them.
is. Like, if we're being
Sometimes
honest.
they need to hear the breakdown from
Yeah,
a female.
if we're
Because when
being
we say it,
honest.
we look crazy.
No, a strip club is literally to submit to the straight man's fantasy. Naked women, they're grinding on you, they're touching you. It's literally to live your fantasy of all these women on you, if you like women. What the hell? I'm here for the vibes.
But y'all want to partake as well, though,
Oh, for
Of
sure.
what?
in throwing the money in.
100%. I'm here for the vibes. That's what I said. But like, I'm not. Why would I take my money out? It's not my fantasy. What?
they
Yo,
are
this is
your vibes.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, I'm just here to support.
I think this is just. Women,
That's crazy.
no,
I'm
listen.
just here to add a little sauce. I'm here to, sometimes when pretty
This is
girls see
therapy.
pretty
No, but
girls,
you know what?
they
This is
come.
No, but she's not wrong because think
not
about
wrong.
it. If you go out with a girl, I've never went out with a girl or never went out with my girl and she has to spend money on
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
but that
yeah.
is true.
So I see what you're saying.
That
Yeah.
is true though. I don't know what it is about, like, at the strip club, if girls are with you, like, you have to give them some of your money. Like, you can't, like, it's
Like even sometimes, even when I'm in as soon as I got into the club on Empire, as soon as I got the money, I gave some of the money to my sister right away.
Yeah.
Right away. Like
Yeah.
that was the first thing I did. I said, "What?"
it's like you're compelled to do that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And
When you
also,
put it like that, actually.
I feel like women are like kind of like barriers in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if like most of the strip club is mainly men, but I think when it's like 100% men, it might get a little You know, a little too rowdy.
You're
in
like
there.
a buffer. Like,
Yeah, like you
You
know,
don't know
because
what's
Keep the
going
peace.
on.
yeah, like I feel like if you're like I've never stripped, so I don't know. I feel like if you're a stripper and you might see some girls in the booth and some guys, you might feel more inclined to go. Especially like you see like 7 hardback men just staring at you. It's like, yo, it feels a little like okay, like you don't know what's kind of going on. You don't know how these guys gonna react to you. But I feel like if the girls are in there and they have some ones and the girls are turning up, and you know the hippers will come shake ass on me first, and then you know I kind of
100%,
lob it.
that's-
Then I lob it to the guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what my experience has been. But that's just how I feel about strip
The next
clubs.
private strip club party, you guys are coming. We're gonna,
I'll come.
Yeah, yeah.
I love a strip club party as long as the strippers are stripping.
Yeah,
I'm about it.
Yeah,
Because in Atlanta, Shorty was spreading
Atlanta's-
coochie cheeks.
yeah,
like
Atlanta's-
Atlanta was different. I was like, yo, I'm seeing insides of crazy.
like
But
vibes.
that's the vibes.
vibes.
At that point, I just threw the money and turned around. I'm like, yo, this is the fantasy I don't want. Like this is the male. This is y'all. This is. But she started doing like, yeah, I'm like, this is for you. I'm like, you throw it at her because I don't want to see no coochie lips. I'm good.
Facts.
Yeah. But pop culture, we can shift it because, I mean, are we going to talk about Josh Giddey? You know what happened with Josh Giddey?
Oh god.
Yeah? I mean, like, okay, we can talk about it, like, very lightly. We don't do too much, but. Here we go. So
I can see Trisler's face.
for everyone who doesn't know, Josh Giddey is a basketball player. He's white because this plays a factor. He's a we gotta acknowledge he's white.
Yeah.
He's a white basketball player from Australia who plays on the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? For everyone he's made me some money. I'm not gonna hold you. I bet on Josh Giddey sometimes. I bet on Shea and Josh Giddey have made me some money. Now Chet. They're a very solid team to bet on.
They're a lucrative
if you're
trio.
into
Yeah,
sports betting, they are a solid team to bet on. Oklahoma
Especially
City.
right now, 'cause they're a little- they're
100%.
slept on,
And like they're
OKC.
slept on, and you know Shea's like probably like MVP candidate. Probably yeah. He's
Shout out
up
to
there.
Shea,
He's
man.
having a
He's
great
killing it.
great
He's
great
killing it.
season.
Cooking.
So I
Canada
say
stand
you know
up.
Yeah,
Shea's
for real.
Canadian. He's having a great season. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma City Thunder is a team that's kind of on the watch list, right? Allegations. So when I first Yo, when I first saw the allegations of Josh Giddey having a relationship, sorry, it's not funny. It's really not
No,
funny.
it's not. We're not laughing at that.
No, I know. I'm laughing because it's like, anyways, when I saw the allegations, I just thought the internet's doing stupidness again. Because, you know, it happens a lot. I'm like, yo, this girl just looks kind of young. Also, doesn't look like the same girl. Is the same girl with the picture? Is it the same girl in the video? Like, it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is the internet is being internety. Like, I don't think it's actually legit. Like, there's no way this girl's 15 or 16 as like junior in high school, as they're saying. But when the NBA came out and said that they're officially
got real.
investigating it, I said, oh, so this wasn't like a weird TikTok. Like, this is actually a thing.
Oh, okay. I when I saw it, I was like, because the facts. Look at what everyone's going crazy.
Yeah.
You've seen the video, and you're like, yo,
And the reason,
like sending to your.
the reason why I'm laughing is because I feel like, yes, I'm laughing because, yes, men are men. Unfortunately, yes, men are men, and men make stupid decisions. But when you're a man of that caliber, obviously you have to move smarter the way you move, right? Like, you have a lot to lose when you're an NBA player or whatever, and you're making bands, millions, whatever.
21 years old.
Yeah, and you're 21 years old. He's also still
Using
very
grown
like,
man very loosely.
He's but he's grown man. He's grown enough
21's
to
grown. I'm
not
not saying it's not grown, but it's like he's a grown
the
teenage.
picture that they had of him when he's like the shorty's in front of him in like her bra, and he's in the background with the peace sign, and the caption is on Snapchat, "Just fuck Josh Giddey." It's like, yo, like, how did this picture even like?
The
what's going
definition
on?
of caught in 4K is
Like,
that
what's
picture.
going on,
This,
yo?
Holy.
This is why things can come back.
Like,
to
what do
haunt
you mean? Like, what do you mean you're in this
but did
photo?
you see the article? Something
No.
came out that I think they met in the club. I don't know if it's true or not.
Met in
but
the club,
like something like that's what I seen.
right?
That's the story.
That's the
allegedly.
story that he met
That
in
they
the
were
club.
in the
So
club.
it's like when you're in the club,
You would assume
would
that
just
someone
assume.
is, yeah. But nowadays you can't, yo.
You can't,
You
yeah.
can't. And not even nowadays. Like, I feel like in general, like, I was in the club from like 17. It's not right, but you know, some people can't wait. You know, you hear about the club, you might have older friends, whatever, you get a little fake ID, you're in the club from, I know friends who are in the club from like 15, 16 years old. So, but also, once again, like, it's a double standard, yes, but as a man, you got to do your due diligence. And as a man of that stature, you got to do, like, I don't know how
are
you,
they trying to say this happened recently? No, right?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think it's fairly recent, no?
Well, because he's what?
A long time ago?
Oh no.
I mean, a couple months is recent. What?
That's recent.
No,
That's
but
recent.
Andrew Bogut came out today and said that like they knew That OKC, this is something that they were kind of waiting to hit the
What?
thing. Yeah.
So is he in a relationship with this girl?
I'll find
or
the quote
just-
that Andrew Bogut said. Hold on.
Okay, because they're
I didn't go on the internet today, so
yeah. Because my thing is like the way they positioned it, it was like he's in a relationship with this girl. Because there were so many videos of them together. Then it was like him shouting out her brother.
that's after I saw that, I
Yeah.
stopped. I just said, all right, enough is enough.
There's no
Just-
deniability for that. At first, maybe even the picture you could have said it was fake, or altered image or something. But when it's a
When it's
video
moving
saying,
and it's a video.
"Hey Jimmy, it's Josh Giddey. Hope you have a good week at school." Like, there's nothing you could do.
So
baby.
are they trying to say that he didn't know how old she was?
Well, yeah, like if he met her in the club, and the club is somewhere where everyone's of age, and they're saying, yeah, how could he have known if she was in the club? You're not doing your due diligence if everybody's old enough to get in the club. I think that's the
position
narrative
they're taking.
But Bogut's saying that the Thunder knew about this since last year. That's what.
What?
That's what
This
he's
came
saying.
out today.
Yeah, he did a podcast though, and he's kind of I feel like he's more of a disgraced kind of like people don't, but I don't know.
They knew about this last year?
Yeah.
What?
I want to see the full clip, but that's the quote.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because the NBA knows everything.
Oh, I'm sure.
You ever seen that clip Carmelo said about David Stern and just how they know everything? They know where you're at. They know what your hobbies are. They know what your mom's doing. Like
They know what your man them do.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like they know who your best friends are.
But do we think it's a problem that he still gets to play while under investigation?
I think it's kind of wild.
I mean,
I think it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Is it what?
I mean,
It's weird
it's weird because if it was the other way around,
if he was black.
yeah, like
Well, there's black players that have 25 game suspensions, 15 game suspensions for doing things that
are less.
not even
that are
technically illegal.
That technically
yeah.
aren't really illegal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Josh still ain't touched the court yet. I ain't seen a gritty all season.
Because he's still on suspension, right? How many more
Yeah.
games left
Kyrie
until
got
he's back?
15 games for a retweet. Like,
Right. I mean, I really hope it comes back not true. But my
too,
thing
like,
is like,
yeah.
I
I
hope
don't
this-
want
I
this to
hope
be-
it
because
is.
that's
Don't-
actually crazy.
Yeah,
And my thing is, even if it does come back true, how does he say like I didn't know? Like, is that a valid excuse? I don't know. Like,
well, I mean, think about it too. Let's be honest. Like in the club nowadays, like now, these girls, and that's why you do have to do your due diligence. 'cause
Yeah.
everybody's looking. You have to double check. But like, hey, it's still allegations, right? We got to see, make them do the investigation and this. I mean, we've seen the videos.
at the picture.
But I mean, like,
Just-
we've seen the stuff, but I mean, like, they're going to investigate, get to the bottom of it, and then we just hope for the best, because, damn, that would suck.
Sticky, icky.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
he's like good too. Josh.
he's a
Like,
decent player. He's a
career.
decent player.
That's-
Yeah,
And
man.
it's just like I said, 21 is grown enough, still young, but grown enough to be like, all right, man, like, there's no way, like, the girl also doesn't look like grown. Not to say, like, people look different. Like, I know people who are grown who look really young, sure. But it's also like, I don't know. I
That's
just feel
kind of
like,
was my thing about like it being really bad. Like, if you're a man, if you're like a girl is younger, I feel like once you get to a certain point in doing all that,
Right.
you're gonna clue in that this is not someone your age.
oh, you mean we get to the point of, like, actually
Like, yeah.
being intimate. You
Yeah.
might be like this.
I feel like there's no. I would imagine that there's no way you wouldn't know.
Ew.
I feel like that's why it's like very crazy. Like,
Ew.
It's a sticky one still.
No, it's very sticky. Like I said, men, no offense. I feel like men are just very, y'all just have this weird, like, animalistic, like, even, did you see the
Primal.
TikTok? Yeah, like this weird, like some mention, like, do you see the TikTok of the man who just shoots his shot, like, all day?
I've been to 100. I saw that.
Like,
yo,
yo.
I couldn't even believe. I was like, is this real?
But,
that's
like,
real.
my thing is, like, what is even going through your brain to just shoot your shot at, like, 200 women and then just pray to
Is
God?
it 200?
I think
I didn't finish the whole video.
He said it was like
He
100 and
when
something
he
women.
he started saying that people were coming to him, like letting him know his results.
Yeah.
And I just got out of it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like,
I think
yeah,
it's like a ego / optics type of thing.
But what are the optics?
Like,
I don't know.
some people want to, in their mind, they'd feel like, oh, like if I, the whole thing that you get taught growing up, as a young guy, it's like the more girls you have, is the more lit you are. And some
Which
people
is
carry
not-
that
is
through
not-
their life.
it's-
Yeah,
it's
which is
not-
definitely not
facts.
It's not
Trust
facts.
me.
And a lot of things that we were taught young, we have to unlearn.
Yeah, trust me.
But yeah.
Remember, it's kind of like similar to the threesome conversation we had. Like that seems like a fun thing when you're in high school or something like that. When you're like a kid and then you're
A threesome?
yeah, like it's just like it's like a juvenile fantasy, like almost.
Is it juvenile? I feel like threesome
When I say
shouldn't
juvenile, I
be
mean because
juvenile.
you're young. Like I don't mean it being like super mischievous.
I know a
or
lot of
taboo
older
or
people that haven't
something.
had threesomes yet, and it's like it's a desire to them.
A desire? I don't ever think if I've desired to have a
Yeah, like
threesome.
More, I think it's more men.
Yeah,
than
it's
women.
the same. It's like the men thing. Even the whole shooting shots thing, I think with guys, a lot of guys would be unapologetic about it because there's not really any consequence. Like, there's no consequence in me DMing 100 girls. All people are gonna say is, "Oh, he DM'd 100 girls." Like, it looks way worse on you if you try to talk to 100 guys. Like, that would look crazy.
The worst
Then
thing
you-
she could
So
say
is
is
there,
no.
is there background info on the guy? Like, is he has
His
a business?
his
Is he
TikTok,
doing his,
Look,
he-
can
his
I play the
TikTok
TikTok?
is like.
he's lit.
He's a little, but his thing is like people come to him to see if their girlfriend like will fold if
Oh,
they DM.
oh,
So he's one of
wow.
those guys.
Kidding
He's
me.
running a service.
Yeah, so like he'll
So
DM
people
a
are
guy's.
paying.
They're not
Okay.
paying, but
He's
like
like a
he'll
couples
DM a
therapist.
guy's girl to see if she'll like fold, and then he'll like
Right.
send it to her.
Are you kidding me?
Entrapment.
But what's the point
Yeah.
of doing that?
Okay, hold on. Because insecurity, 100%.
whack.
But what's considered folding? Like if easy before you, because I don't.
No,
the way
listen,
all
I
your
didn't say-
eyes-
I didn't say
no,
anything.
the
Nothing,
eyes-
right?
the
No,
way
I didn't
both
say
your
anything.
eyes were like, even Trey,
I didn't say anything because I could go both ways.
Okay,
I didn't say anything.
So
Continue.
if okay, say you guys all have girlfriends, right? If a man,
I have a girlfriend.
yeah, okay. Everyone does have girlfriends in real life.
but
I'm
I
just,
just had to make. Trust me.
Yes.
I want no smoke. You know, it gets. I want no smoke.
I'm just sorry, Clyde. I didn't. I
Keep
wasn't,
going on. I'm not saying
Okay,
nothing.
everyone here has a girlfriend,
My bad. My bad.
and
Nah, my bad. My bad.
these
Tell the
three,
story.
3 out of 4 have a girlfriend. Let's just like for time's sake and pretend. So your girl or a man DMs your girl. What do you consider like if he like DMs her like, oh, like you're bad or whatever, like what is folding?
He has posted some stuff where he's having conversation with the girl and he asks, "Do you have a boyfriend?" And she says no.
Okay, but
That's folding.
That is like that's not folding. That's just like straight out like you're out. Like that you're out the laundry basket.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's dead.
folding.
But my thing is like what do you consider like why like what is the folding? Like what is you consider like folding? If she says like thank you, like is that like yo why you
No.
say okay?
I don't
No,
think
thank you.
thank you is
Okay.
folding.
If you can accurately say that she's entertaining it, I feel like
Yeah.
if you can
flirt
conclude that,
back.
if you can conclude she's entertaining it, then that's folding.
Okay, so
the
he
flirt
says,
back.
"Oh, like, hi, like you're so pretty," and she says, "Thank you," and he says, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm chilling at home."
Why are we
Yeah,
how
at that
did we
point,
get
you didn't
there?
need to
like,
continue.
How did we get there? Like,
You know the man's
Exit,
intention.
exit.
You didn't need to
Or
continue.
he says like, "Oh,
Exit.
what are you on?" And she goes, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." Even that is like, you're like, "Oh, too
So-
bad I have a boyfriend," because
We've talked about this though.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's.
something.
I mean, like,
Anything less than spitting in his face is kind of.
oh my god. So if he
cheating.
says, like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I'm just chilling at home," and he's like, "How was your day?" And she's like, "Oh, I went like."
She's entertaining.
After the initial thing.
So yeah, he compliments her. She says thank you. He says, "What are you saying?" She's like, "Oh, I'm chilling at home." He goes, "How was your day?" She goes, "Oh, blah blah blah." Like, is that like this is too much now?
Yeah, it is.
Entertainment, shucking and jiving.
is.
look how your hands were like.
everything.
Your
It
hands
is.
were like.
It is.
She's doing
You look how much
cartwheels.
It is,
like,
but I do
entertainment.
see in this situation how that could be a double standard as well. Because I feel like if a girl compliments me and like a conversation continues, but it's a harmless conversation, I could see how I would try to be like, yo, it was just a harmless conversation.
Yeah,
but I feel like
I guess it depends on the relationship too,
Yeah.
with the person. Like you know that's different. Like sometimes I know a lot of girls. I know if you DM them all of that, it's not even being read.
yeah,
It's not even you're not accept.
Yeah.
It's not even
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
you
some people
me,
aren't
just go-
even looking.
But if you know somebody, it shouldn't really get too crazy. Like unless it's chill.
yeah. And I think it depends on who the person is as
Exactly.
well. Like
Yeah.
like the guy that's DMing you, who is this just some random man or is it like a man that you know already?
What's worse, the random responding to the random man or responding to the man that she already
Yeah,
knows?
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
What's worse?
I don't know.
Me too. I don't
I don't know.
even want.
I actually don't know.
That's why you gotta tell your girl she's beautiful all the time. I'm telling you, it's crazy out here.
Sometimes
You
I don't
gotta
even do it, though.
It's crazy
Yo,
out here,
you gotta-
bro.
it's crazy. Go let her know, buy some flowers, do some nice date nights. It's crazy out here. The scavengers are out here.
Crazy
Trust
out
me,
here,
they're
bro.
out here. They are out
Yeah,
here.
the
But you just
vultures
gotta,
are out.
we're grinding, we're doing what we gotta do, so we ain't worried.
Ebone with the knowledge.
Tell her she's beautiful all the time.
Yeah, you gotta remind you. Listen, let me tell you something. If you're not telling your girl she's beautiful, and another man gets to tell her she's beautiful, and she's reminded that, yo, my man doesn't even tell me. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it gets sticky, bro.
It gets
I
sticky.
seen it live.
That's actually really true.
I agree with him. Yeah, call your girl beautiful.
Let
Every
her
day.
know, bro. Compliment your girl, bro. And next man will. It's simple.
Yeah, and it happens because mans have been on the other side.
Yo,
Like that's how
Hey.
we know.
that's
That's how we know we've been on the other side. I've been single and seen girls with boyfriends. I wasn't really a like go for
Mr.
girls with
Steal Your
boyfriends
Girl.
type. I wasn't a Mr. Steal Your Girl type of guy, but I would definitely temperature check. Like I'll see.
You love a temperature check.
I'll temperature
Like
check.
that.
I'll temperature check and
King
then like
temperature
wait
check.
off to the side until you're out.
and see how he just said temperature check?
Yeah.
That's why there's supposed to be no conversation.
Yeah.
Because you see, it starts with hello, then
yeah.
you give in.
Yeah.
You're answering what you're doing.
Now you're replying to
Temperature check.
stories.
Now I'm back here like, check. Like, you know you're lit. You know, like, because you're not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're doing this, let me see how far I can take it.
Yeah.
And certain girls will let you take it pretty
What?
far.
Just because you didn't call your girl beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's their
it's
storyline. Like, that's
crazy,
their
like-
whole.
You know how many girls get caught? Like, you see these videos, they get caught. Oh, and you never, like, you're like, yo.
Yeah.
That's how you really felt. That's why you.
And you didn't even know.
I won't lie. Complimenting your girl goes a
That's
very
real.
long way. It goes
Yeah.
a very long way. And that's me talking as a woman. Like, when the guy you like or your man or whoever compliments you, like, yo, that shit feels great.
It's
Like, you
technically a love language. It's words of affirmation.
Words, yeah, you're right.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So,
But if you're not, I don't think you ever get too comfortable when you're in a relationship or whatever. Like, once you get too comfortable, like, it's low key over.
it's over?
Once you get too comfortable, 100%.
Yeah.
I think so. Like, if you're not complimenting anymore or you're not trying to do the effort, like, once you're not, like, you're too comfortable, like, oh, well, like, you
Spark
know,
is
once you
gone.
already have them, it's like, yeah, like, okay, well, we already have her, and, like, you know, she knows me and whatever, whatever. Like, once you get to, like, she knows what it is, but, like, it's too much of the, you know what it is, it's like, yo, no. Like, you gotta be vocal. Like, you know what it is me for the rest of my life. Like, are you dumb?
Or it's like you gotta go and get closure, then you know it's done.
What do you mean?
I feel like that's like a death sentence.
Closure?
Yeah, you know when people are like always trying to get closure for relationships and stuff?
Do you even,
Like, I think that's a scam. Like, that's a myth, you know?
you think closure is a myth?
Kind of. Yeah.
You just want to talk to the guy again.
I don't know.
I don't look for
I have
To be
closure.
honest, me right now in my life, I just can't wait to get married. So I'm like those days I'm so happy they're over. Like, I'm so happy it's done.
You wouldn't want to be in the streets today, bro.
No, bro,
treacherous.
it's bad.
It's bad.
Like, it's bad.
It's bad.
Like, there's no point. It's ridiculous.
It's bad.
No
bro.
point is crazy.
No, it's like,
It's
yo,
bad.
listen, go.
I hear you.
You can't even take nobody on an ice cream date,
Bro, you gotta be, listen, you gotta be so
You
strategic.
taking girls on ice cream dates, Ebone?
I'm only taking my girl on an ice cream date. I take it no.
Good answer. Good answer. He's
You
good.
feel me? I'm not
guy's
playing. Like,
media
listen,
trained.
I'm-
This man is media trained.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing at all, man. I've had my fun.
Yeah.
And like, I did a podcast, Corey's podcast, where I was telling us like that the worst advice I got was being a gallus. Like, it gets you nowhere. Like, you
It
don't
really
look at the
yeah.
guy who's DMing 100. Do you know what you could be doing with that time?
Yeah,
If you
it's
put
not a
it
good
into-
look.
Like, what is that?
Yeah.
And nothing against you, but I can't, for my goals and what I have to do and to accomplish the things I'm doing, I have no time for the games.
Facts. And that's actually a fact. When you really think about it, being a gallus, it doesn't benefit. It's
costs
a
money.
very
You
short
gotta
term
be-
benefit. Yeah, you got to keep up if you're
The
lying to
stress.
people. Now this person's mad at you. This person's mad at you. Now they're saying you did
And
this
sometimes
to
you're just
them.
a nice
and-
person, and now you're realizing that you're actually becoming a bad person. Not her. No, it's crazy.
This isn't who you are. It's what you became.
Yo, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
It's a part of maturing.
Trust me.
Realizing that you don't want to be a gallus anymore.
Realizing that like the talking
it's
to a
too
bunch of
much.
girls at
Being
a point
high volume shooter, yeah, it's not.
it becomes a job. It's not even enjoyable.
Like, gotta make sure. Oh my God, I didn't want to even.
Yeah, spending. Yeah,
I didn't want to break it down. It's too much.
yeah.
But but it depends on. No,
But
yeah.
I do believe every man has to go through that phase. So women, trust me. I know. I do believe some people need to go through certain
The
things.
gallus phase?
And it's not. It might not even be gallus like
Hoe
crazy.
phase.
Yes. Like sometimes you gotta go through that stuff to actually realize it doesn't really matter.
Word. Because
like,
some people aren't gonna go through it because if you call a spade, some people don't have the minerals to achieve those type of things. But when you do,
I like the minerals. Minerals is a nice touch. That's good. That's good.
but
What
when
do you mean?
some people just can't do that.
You can't.
Some people can't be a gallus.
Some people don't
'Cause
have the
they're ugly.
facilities.
No, not even just ugly.
Or
Because you could
maybe
be
they don't
ugly
have-
and get girls.
Yeah, if
but
you're
for
funny.
whatever reason, like you're just not really a womanizer, or like women don't really take to you. I feel like that might even be more dangerous because now you're fantasizing about the gallus life because you've never had it, and now you can't even really commit because your mind is somewhere else. So technically, if your man was a gallus and he's over it, ladies, you should be in the clear now.
yo, I'm having the best year of my life this year.
This
Trust
guy
me.
is on a cab
This
paid.
guy is literally.
No,
he
but
said,
I
I want my
realized-
girl to hear this.
No, it's
I want
just
her
the
to know.
truth. Like I was telling my brother, I'm like, yo, you know what's crazy? When you're actually relaxed and focused and not out here doing nonsense, bro, you actually get your goals and accomplish them in the biggest way.
I
ever.
agree. No, I agree.
It's facts,
I agree.
bruh. It's like, yo, trust me. So hey,
Because it's all this. Because it's all distractions.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like you're working on
yeah.
something, but you gotta go chill with this girl, but then you have to talk to this girl, and like it's a lot.
They make sure you don't get caught, or make sure they're not friends and all that shit.
Leaving stuff, like people leaving things at your house, and
It's energy that could be better invested elsewhere.
oh.
You know,
Interesting. Look at you, grown men.
Yeah, it's true.
Speaking.
we had a healthy weekend.
getting
Good.
framed for
Bless.
things that you didn't do.
See, because we're not on the nonsense, our mind is clear. We're speaking the things, and look, it's right here, proof in the pudding. It's blessed.
Yep. I might as well be wearing a suit and tie. Or
I mean, no, I get it. And like I had a situation where like I also feel like men don't realize how much women talk. Because there's one
It is
situation.
bad. Oh, my
There's one situation, like, listen, there's two men that, and I've never met these men in my entire life. Had them on social media, but I have no idea who like, if they pass in the street, I wouldn't know who they are. Every birthday, they send me paragraphs, like what I'm doing, blah, 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 like how amazing I am. Also, I respectfully hit them with a thank you. I don't do too much. Like, thank you so much. I appreciate the message, all the best, blah, blah. Great. My last birthday, I'm talking to my homegirl because we're at breakfast. We're in Vegas, right? Talking to my girl. I'm like, yeah, blah, blah. And I see his name come up. I'm like, oh, I'm like, yo, this nigga coming again. Like, he's sending me a message. And she goes, yo, who is this guy? And I'm like, yo, I don't know who this guy is, but I have him on Snap or whatever. He sends me this birthday message every year. Look at it. And she looks at it. She goes, yo, he sent me that same message.
copy and paste, Chat GBT birthday
How
message.
do
That's
people
crazy.
have time for this?
She was,
Like-
and also keep in mind, this is completely uncalled for because I don't know I've never met this man. I don't know him. I don't know him like at all. Like never met, never dated, nothing. So like I'm just
Probably
getting
seen you in
these,
the strip club. He's like vibes. He's like vibes. He's like,
She got the
I'm
good
always-
vibes.
She got. I'm always gonna every birthday.
I just have him on social media. And he always sends me. And she was like, so she pulls up her birthday message from her last birthday, and we're putting it side for side.
Rookie mistake.
And it's the exact same message.
Rookie mistake.
Just
This
she-
is-
like my name's changed and her name's changed.
This is how
but
you
I'm
know.
like, yo, why would you do that?
See,
I've
but
never
this is
done
how
that in
you.
my life.
This
High
is how
volume
you,
shooter.
That's crazy.
He just,
But
Yeah,
why?
See, but that.
You
but
could
can
just
copy
say
and
happy
paste.
birthdays though.
Yeah.
And it would have hit, like, you know what I'm saying?
But this is how you know that dude is not really a seasoned vet.
That's what he was talking about.
Because
some guys just don't have it. to
Yeah,
be
because you
that
would
game.
know that
Doesn't have
that's
the
not
facilities.
smart.
Lacking.
Because first of all, as a seasoned vet, if you were going, let's say you were going to send the same message to people, even though I don't agree with that, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
If you were gonna send the same message to people, you have to at least do your research to make sure that they don't know each other. Like bare minimum, that's the
and
first
see
thing
that
you have to
right
do.
there. Do research to send a girl messages.
That's
and
a
stuff.
lot,
Like, that's
too.
great. Why are we like going to this
Yeah.
lengths?
Yeah, word.
And that's one of my best friends. Like, she was
Like,
at my birthday.
you
so
need
I'm
to
like,
know
bro.
that. You need
so
to know that.
my thing is, like, I didn't even care. Because like I said, I don't know who this man is. It's just like, bro, like, why would you, like, You didn't. That was so unprovoked. Like, you and I have no relationship. Why would you just think to copy and paste
Shooting.
this
Just
deep
shooting.
felt birthday message? So now I know you have this in your notes.
Yeah,
And
that's bad.
every time a birthday
Yeah.
comes up, you copy and paste it and change the name. That's psychotic to me.
Word. You'll probably, guys, if you're
That's
out
not it.
there in the field or if you're in the game, you'll probably have a higher shooting percentage taking 5 free throws than 100 full court lobs, bro.
Facts, 100%.
I just
Mans are using Chat GPT for that.
Yeah.
chat GPT for birthday messages.
Yeah.
For just
Anything.
shots. Yeah, for taking
for
shots,
shots.
for shooting shots. Yeah.
You
I
can
didn't
chat
know,
GPT
yeah.
anything.
I know for a fact that this is happening.
Why
I've seen this in the wild.
Yeah.
You seen like people like men
Write
a birthday message.
And like, dude gave me his phone. I'm reading the conversation,
Oh, wow.
and I'm like, this is crazy. Oh, you're snapping. You're going. This is, yo. When did you wrote that real quick? I'm seeing the response time, and he's like, nah, bro. Chat GPT.
Chat GPT.
The chat.
And I'm like, you're sick, bro. Like, I had to.
Y'all
I
are using
told-
chat GPT to pull pussy?
Efficiency, I guess.
Yo, get me out the game. I don't want to.
Efficient.
yeah, that's
I
kind of, that means
guess.
you actually have no game.
Like,
Yeah,
I
facts.
don't want. Give me my
That means you
husband
have
today.
No, yeah, that's something. You tell what I'm saying. I'm pushing the marriage.
It's not fun out here.
Give me my
not fun
husband
out here.
today.
And that's why guys
I
can't.
want my husband now. Come get me.
And that's why
What the
guys can't
hell?
talk to women in real life because everything they do is chat GPT. So now you see her in person, you don't know what to say.
It's crazy.
Like, that's mad.
AI game.
I'm gonna do
What?
it right now. Continue.
Game like
Chat
AI,
GPT
but not
what?
Iverson.
I'm gonna say write a birthday message
Yeah.
to
Yeah, let's do
a
this, let's do this.
woman named Zoe that
That's a
I am trying
Oh,
to
let me see how this is gonna
pursue.
work. That's funny.
She has a podcast and also likes basketball. Add that
No, and this is like his prompt was
in
like.
somewhere. Now, give me a second. Happy birthday, Zoe. Wishing you a day filled with joy, laughter, and all the things that make your heart soar. May your year ahead be as fantastic as your basketball love and as captivating as your podcast. Cheers to celebrating you today and the incredible journey ahead. Now, let me say, make it
Maybe-
sound a bit more casual
wait.
and add
Edit.
some
Revisions.
flirting. Revision.
I think some men need to take some.
Hey
notes.
Zoe, happy birthday. Hope your day is as awesome as your basketball love and as intriguing as your podcast episodes. Looking forward to sharing some laughs and good times with you. Let's make your year unforgettable. Cheers to you, birthday girl.
Now imagine you read that text message. How you, look at your face. Look at
And
you.
that was in 2
It
seconds.
would work, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Look at
And that was in 2 seconds.
yo. She's like, what? Imagine.
And now, all you,
Maybe it's already worked before.
and now all you got to do is the next prompt be like, rewrite this for girls named Nadine,
He's
just swapping out the
Christine,
name.
Polly,
Swapping out the
Charlie.
Yo, it was.
It's crazy out here, man.
It's
Yeah.
nasty.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, yo.
I might get
Listen.
smoked for that. I'm revealing secrets that mans are you, but I think I don't care. I
No,
think
but
that's
you're
not
actually helping because I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo,
fix up.
thank you.
Yeah.
I was literally about to
Fix
say,
up.
man, we have to do better.
That could only
It's not
take,
that serious that you need to use ChatGPT, bro. Like,
and that will only take you so far. You can't use that in the field.
Yeah, that I did not know.
But-
I didn't even.
But my thing is, like, when you're a woman, like, and you like a guy, you're talking to a guy, you're dating, you know how your man talks. So I feel like eventually I'd be like, yo, who, like, yo, what's
Yeah,
the-
but you know, birthday messages, they become.
They're a bit more
I
formal.
guarantee you,
Yeah.
every man that writes a birthday message to his girl, it's not the same.
It's
way
a
we
bit
talk.
more formal.
We are on point. We are making sure we don't want to stress you. We want you to read this, be happy, and know that I got you. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Let's go celebrate.
You're using words you don't regularly
You know what I
use.
mean? Just to make you happy. Just to
You
make
radiate amazing energy.
amazing energy is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
a fire
that
message,
was,
right?
That was.
No?
I'm not gonna lie. That clip might go crazy. 'cause
Yeah,
that
I'm
was- I'm not
saying,
gonna
like,
lie,
that clip
might
is-
go crazy.
Damn, bro.
What the hell, Chat GPT to
Games change.
Yo, your podcast is fire still. This is lit. This is lit.
But what else do we before?
What's next on it?
Yeah, what's we?
Well, we got Northwest on the. I like Northwest.
I
I'll
do
be the
too.
first to say it. Have you seen the clips of her?
that's fine. That's okay.
Have you
It's
seen it?
Kardashians. Like,
Yes,
it's not
but-
like
but-
something.
You go. You just continue.
Okay, so I seen the clips, right? To me,
What happened in the clip? Let's
Are we really gonna break it down like that?
Some people might not have
there's
seen it.
people listening
Okay,
who may
so
not have seen
in
the
the
clip.
clip, right? I don't watch the Kardashians. The reason why I see the Kardashian stuff is because I see it on my For You page on TikTok or it's on my Twitter. Whatever.
Sure,
whatever.
after like cashing out your Skims cart, you don't just tune in.
I
a
haven't
little
bought
bit?
Skims in like 2 years. Easy on me.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, a year.
Okay.
Everyone just calm down. But like I said, listen, man. Kim's marketing team got the black people in a hole. She got Shay as a spokesperson. She like Cardi B. Like she knows how to market to the blacks, yo. She's not playing. Not too much on Skims. But anyways, I don't watch the Kardashians though. I can't deal with them, like their personality. I think they're kind of whatever, tired, whatever. But there was a clip that came out where North is like going back and forth with her mom. I think it was like the night before the Met Gala, and she's like, "Oh, I don't really like your outfit. Like, you know, I don't. The pearls look cheap. Like, it doesn't look good. Like, you're not wearing a bra. Like, I don't like it." And Kim's trying to teach her like how to say things like nicely to her not hurt people's feelings. And like she's her father's child. Like she's like, you know, she's like kind of mocking her mom. People are like, "Oh my God, she's so rude and she's so disrespectful." And blah, blah. But my thing is like,
What did you expect?
yeah, what did you expect?
What child, like, what do you, like, listen, I actually watched, like, my girlfriend, my Kardashians, and to be honest, it's kind of motivation to see how they're living, like, it's
Low
crazy.
key, yeah.
Like, I'm watching this, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
So,
You have a pink Rolls Royce?
What?
Yeah.
Like, I remember the one birthday party when they surprised her to go to Vegas, and I'm like, yo, like, and the plane, they had to turn around. I'm like, oh, these guys are really, now I see, because you get to see the work behind the
Imagine
scenes.
I
telling
agree.
the-
That's true.
Imagine telling the plane to turn around and the plane turns around. Are you
know what I'm saying?
joking?
Yeah.
So I
Are
remember
you
at first I was
joking?
kind of like, I don't want to watch this until I started saying, yo,
Kardashians are motivation.
bro, they're crazy. They're going crazy.
Yeah. And the fact that they even had them, like, copyright, like, a lot of TV shows don't even use copyright music. Like, you're getting, like, the very, like,
Yep, the
royalty-free
real deal. Yep,
TikTok
yep,
library.
yep.
The fact that they were able to use Beyonce's Cuff It in their promo for their season, do you know how much that must have cost?
Oh, I didn't even bag that, but it's me. I know.
Do you know how much that must have cost to use
pretty
Beyonce's
penny.
Cuff It
Yep,
Pretty
yep,
for
yep.
your promo? That is not cheap.
See, but the way that
And I
they're,
work in marketing.
but the way-
I know how much it costs to use
but the way
copyright
that
music.
they're so tied in, Kris Jenner probably
That's a
knows
phone
the
call, yeah.
CEO of Universal and asked for a favor to use it for the show. Boom. Like they're just
They're
tied.
Weren't
Like,
there like paparazzi photos of Chris and Beyonce and Jay like all on some patio somewhere?
like she
So-
probably,
I guess.
Kim probably called Beyonce herself like, "Yo, like just let me hold this for
Please.
the intro, please."
It's just like the Super Bowl, the halftime show. You guys saw the Usher commercial?
Oh
We have
yeah,
Kim
where she has
calling.
Kim calling Usher. Yeah.
That's how they
A1
like, that's how,
marketing.
yeah, that was A1 marketing. That's how they
that
like
and the
it.
Snoop thing, where he was quitting smoking.
Yeah,
that was another
that was
A1.
another-
That
piece of
was so good
you know?
marketing.
Can I? So Mariah Carey was here yesterday.
Right.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
last
she had a
night.
concert, Scotiabank Arena. I literally
Yo.
didn't even know
Oh,
until
what's
yesterday.
Mariah
You
season.
were there?
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy,
I didn't even know that.
crazy, like a legend, crazy.
I should have went. Someone offered me
Crazy.
tickets, but I was like, nah.
And that just reminded me about like timeless music and like, you know, I always talk about Chester. This guy, you guys are, that's why this podcast is lit. Like, you guys are all great individuals. This guy's lit. Like, I be watching this guy's video. I'm like, yo, like sometimes after replaying, I'm actually taking what he's saying. I'm like, yo, again?
Yeah.
It just doesn't, it just
Thank
doesn't
you.
miss.
Feels
Yeah.
nice to be appreciated.
No, fam, you're a legend, bro. You're going to get your flowers one day. You're going to be.
Yeah, what was the?
He's acting like we don't appreciate him.
yeah,
more.
what was the?
I
what
mean,
was crazy.
You know, it's kind of like when LeBron's friends see him play basketball, they're not really impressed anymore. You know,
They see it all the time.
We are definitely
it's
impressed.
like that.
That is not true.
It does. It's not a bad thing. It's just when you're around something so often, you're not really, you know, you don't take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I give this guy his flowers all the time because this guy is
I appreciate
crazy,
it.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm proud of your success. Proud of your success.
Thank you.
Nah, he's
Anyways,
really trying to make
Northwest?
it seem like we don't.
I know, and
No,
I'm,
he-
yeah,
but he-
I'm
but he said-
really like,
No,
all
but
right,
he
no,
let him no.
I just said.
He broke it down.
He did, but I mean, we still give Tresor his flowers.
We know you do. He's here beside you guys. That's you know. You guys do this weekly.
most talented creator in the city. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
You guys do it, and
Yeah.
Northwest.
But yeah, okay, anyways, yeah, so Northwest, there's a clip of her talking about, everyone's like, oh my God, like, she's so rude, blah, blah. But my thing is, like, one, you can, like, the fact that it's in the episode, like, she could have cut it out. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
know
Like,
what
it's
they're doing.
like, they know what they're doing. And two, if you've met any girl from the age, like, 8, like, girls are rude. Like, you know what I'm
They're-
saying? Like,
they're
little
pretty
girls
sassy.
are rude. Little girls have a lot of little
Kids
girls have
are
attitude.
rude. Like,
Yeah,
kids are
100%.
kids.
Like, I don't know why everyone's making a big deal. Like, this is the most disrespectful thing they ever heard. How could she talk like that to her mother? Blah blah. She has no boundaries. But it's like, yo, let's not all act like we've never talked back to our moms. You know what I'm
But
saying?
not like that.
You thought it was really that bad?
No, it's not like
It-
that. We can't even get there.
I get what you say. Yeah,
Like,
the
we can't even-
dynamic.
how can I like?
The dynamic is just
child and
different.
a-
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah,
You
you're
can't
right.
even get there.
Because my
In-
mom's not entertaining anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly, you get what
but
I mean?
Kim's
It's-
entertaining it though. So
because that's their lifestyle.
Yeah.
So do
it's
you-
what
Black-
sells. Look, we're talking about
In
it.
black
That's true,
households,
yeah.
I think that just goes more into the like in black and immigrant households where it's like we're not friends. Like,
Yeah,
the parent
100%.
Like you could tell it's like Kim and North are like friends. Like she does
Yeah.
TikToks with her and they, you know, so
Yeah.
I could see the dynamic being like that and it's probably not that serious to her because they have more like a friend relationship.
So you guys think that they're kind of setting North up, like?
Nah.
I know.
Setting
I
her
think
up
so.
to be the star.
To be the
Oh,
star.
to be the star.
Yeah.
But do you
yeah.
think
Of the
setting her up
next-
to be the star is kind of setting her up? She is a child. Like this
No,
is-
I think they know exactly what they're doing. I think they know that she has the personality. You know what I'm saying? They know she's gonna set social media on fire. They know that she has
Yeah.
the balls and the voice, and you know to do that.
Most-
She's also Kanye West's child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
like-
gonna be it's like bro, it's like Blue Ivy.
I was just about to say, did
Right.
you see that the quote that came out yesterday or maybe today? No, it wasn't
But
today.
Beyonce
It was
don't
yesterday.
let Blue Ivy talk though.
It was about no. She basically said that they were talking about what do you call it? You know how they're getting at her about her on tour,
Right,
her
right,
dancing?
yeah.
And that she just took that criticism and
And
just-
built it up.
and made
And
her
she
work
got
hard.
way
Yeah.
better.
and
she got
trained,
way
yeah,
better.
and
Right.
was
I saw that
practicing,
yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like everybody's different, but it's like you can see where it's gonna get to a point where these are just kids.
Right.
So things are gonna happen. But at the end of the day, they know it's gonna help sell. Like everyone's not talking about Blue Ivy again because that clip just came out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it only helps everything they're doing.
And the thing is, like, when people were getting at Blue Ivy before, I didn't agree
was-
with
that
it.
was
Like, I
like-
thought it was so, because also me, like, I used to be a dancer. You know, I've done competitions in front of hundreds of people. Like, to be 12 years old and to dance in
At a
front of
sold-out
a
stadium.
of what, 50, 60,000 people?
Small town.
That's not regular.
And the choreography ain't easy. Like
But let me tell you,
Absolutely
I
not.
seen one girl's post, and I don't think she put it on TikTok. She put it on her Snap because she didn't want to go viral. But she's like, "Do you know how much money I paid for my ticket? You think I just want to?" No, she's like, "Listen, do you know how much money I spent to see you just come here and just whatever? I want to see you perform." Like,
But she's a
no, I know,
child.
but I remember that. I was like,
Yeah.
"God damn,
Yeah.
people were going crazy."
Yeah.
I'm like, they had the city lit.
yeah.
and they're moving like she was the only dancer on stage. There's like
Right?
50 dancers.
No, but they love her, so
But
they
they
just
did love her,
expect-
yeah.
They just, people like perfection.
Yeah.
They want Beyonce to Joe Jackson like Blue Ivy? Nah, bro. Let her just develop on her own.
And I genuinely like, because I think in the clip, or in the Renaissance film, obviously I haven't seen it. It didn't release yet, but people were saying that in the film, apparently Beyonce said no initially to Blue Ivy performing. Like, Blue Ivy asked her and she was like, no. But then she said, okay, you can do one. So she let her do one show, but the show was
killed her.
obviously not good because she's young. It was her first time. She's probably nervous as hell. It's overwhelming. First of all, if I did little ass competition with lights, imagine Beyonce's lights. Like, imagine the lights that are shining on Beyonce for a stadium show. You're probably blind. You probably can't see shit up there.
Can't hear nothing.
You can't hear nothing. You can't see nothing. You can't feel nothing. The floors are probably vibrating to hell. Like, it's probably hell on that stage.
At
So
that
imagine
point,
doing that for the first time at 11, 12 years old?
that's
Are you
crazy.
joking?
That's crazy.
Are you actually? I think people need to give her more credit. And I do, because, you know, she took that criticism and she worked her
loved
ass
it.
off.
I loved
Yeah.
it. When I saw it, I was like, yes.
Because remember when at the end of the tour they did the before and the after, like her first show and her last show, and the
She
difference
smoked
is
it.
amazing.
absolutely.
But this is another instance of the internet with people just talking about things that they don't know about. Because I think a lot of those people that criticize her have, like, they've never been
In that position.
in the
Ever.
entertainment industry. They've never had to perform, just in general.
Yeah.
They don't know how hard it is to be on a stage and have to perform. Just
Right.
just that. Not even like learning stuff and improving. Just being on a stage in front of a bunch of people looking at you, waiting for you to do something. Like, even just that concept, a lot of people don't understand how hard that is. It's crazy.
And it's they're gonna say her mom's not no little person. It's Beyonce. She has the top of lights, top of fans, top of everything.
I knew
What?
Beyonce's production and everything was serious when she had a teleprompter on stage.
She did teleprompter?
Yeah.
To say what?
For her lyrics, she got so many other things.
She's a teleprompter for her lyrics. Well, I can only imagine.
Look
it
at the
makes
show
sense.
she's putting on.
It would make sense.
They're vaporizing a dress off of her and stuff. She's doing all this like dancing and whatnot. She got her daughter out there. Like it's a serious production.
A teleprompter?
But I get it because you might
forget their lyrics.
Yeah,
I
if you
could
just
imagine.
zone out, you zone out, you probably forget the lyrics.
You have a 30-song set list? Like your show's 2 hours or something like that?
Yeah.
Like,
And if you're performing like throwbacks, like do you think even
probably
artists
don't.
remember their
But
lyrics?
some artists do, man. I see
Some
that.
forget.
Some do forget and some do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's their
It's a lot.
job.
It's
even
But
the
like,
new things you just made, you may not have that muscle
Yeah.
memory for the lyrics.
Oh,
yet
for sure,
either,
yeah.
like-
Because when Drake and J. Cole performed First Person Shooter for the first time at Scotiabank, I was like, yeah, these guys.
because
It was good, but I was like, yeah, these guys don't know. Like they don't know.
yeah,
they don't know.
because
what
imagine,
this is.
especially the way the music industry is now, like they probably made that song last week,
No,
recorded
literally.
it,
Yeah,
and
no,
then dropped
literally.
it, so you don't even really take
yeah,
it in.
but you saw they're on stage like, who you to go? You and I'm like, yeah.
But speaking of that though, Ebone, what do you think was like your hardest show that you had to
Oh, I was
do?
gonna ask you this.
Wow.
Like the one where it's like you had to push through it for whatever reason if things were going wrong or like you just weren't on that day.
Yo, to be honest, it wasn't even my show, but this was like this is where me and I guess we could talk about it now. But Tory Lanez had a show in the Drake Hotel. This was like 2014. I gotta double check. But yeah. But he's doing his show at the Drake Underground, and the mic stopped working completely. And here he is in a packed place. The mic's not working, and the engineer doesn't know, like he can't fix the mic.
Oh my god.
But Tory's already going, like he's gonna do it regardless. But in that moment, I was like, yo, because I was such a fan of Tory Lanez, I knew how big this moment was. Like even just to be there to see it, I was like, yo, I remember I'm like, yo, if I can fix this mic right now, I could do anything.
Yeah.
So I remember when I went, ran, got it, realized what was wrong, and I fixed it. It was the biggest thing because that's where me and his relationship got better. We started making money together, and that was my first time I got to enter the music industry.
Oh, wow.
So that's why when I think about like what time, like, because now it's like everything's easy. Like some people was like, yo, when you hosted the World Cup, it's so bright, lights, you're just in your zone, you're getting paid, you're about to do your job.
Yeah.
After the consistency comes by, but that part was so hard because I didn't really have control and I didn't know what was happening. And I knew I had to fix this quick. Because I've been through so many situations, but like after a while, like I've been doing this since high school, basically. Not emceeing, but I was always the voice. So it's something, I made a song in grade 10, went a little viral on YouTube and Facebook. Pastor's Daughters in there, I had to take it down. So like that's from grade 10.
Wait.
Yeah, I made a song, Bouncy. I made a song called Bouncy
Hold on.
in grade 10.
This is the pastor's
No, it's
daughter.
crazy. Yeah, it got crazy.
pastor's
It's
daughter
still
was
on
in the
Facebook.
video?
It's not on YouTube no more. But it's on Facebook. And
So wait, your local pastor's daughter.
not local, but at the end of the day, the church, like people
local,
saw it.
like, it's in the
People saw
city?
it. Yeah, it's in the city, definitely.
And people knew that was his daughter.
Yeah, that's
was she like
taken
shaking ass?
Yeah, the song's called Bouncy.
Word.
When you do the switch, you bouncy, left, right. When you do the switch, you bouncy. And the girls are walking up, dancing, winding up. This grade 10, lit.
And the
Jacuzzi.
pastor said, absolutely not.
No, it just got back to us like, yo, this has to come down. Like, it's serious. Like, this can't be seen. So, you just had to.
That's why
Damn.
funny. That is funny though.
Yeah.
Why would she do it if she knew her father?
No,
was,
because it wasn't supposed to get.
it was supposed to go that.
Nobody
viral.
thought it.
No
Nobody
one said-
thought it
I
was
know
gonna-
those ones.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
those
yeah.
ones.
It
I
wasn't
know
supposed to
those
get
ones.
like that. Like,
Yo, those are the worst, yo.
yo, I think you can kill that song. You could turn it up. Like, you go. I think that's
Yeah,
an idea.
remix it.
Yeah, trust me, you'll
Bouncy,
kill it.
bouncy.
I don't even.
All the pastor's daughters can do another music video.
But honest, that's the worst. When like when like you don't expect something to go viral, it's like you don't care, and then it just blows up, and you're like, oh my, like that is the worst. Like I don't know.
worst.
That's what the internet's like. Yo, like why the hell? Like why are you even seeing this? Like why is this even blowing up like this? Like why does this have 2 million like views? Like it's wild.
That's why
And
you-
Twitter is also the worst for that, yo.
Facts.
So it's like, yo, why did this even get that far, man? Like, information should not get this far that fast.
That's why you got to stay on point at all times. 'Cause
Like,
you
it's
never
crazy.
There was a job I applied for once where you had to like make a video and then submit it, and you had to post it on a certain social media platform in order for them to see it. And I just remember like this being like to me, it was like an embarrassing, cringe sort of audition type thing that I'm putting out there. And I remember like posting it, and it got like 1,500 views in like an hour, and I'm just like embarrassed about it. You know, like, it's just like the worst thing. Like I hate, with something you just don't want to fly under the radar
it's
with
the
it.
worst,
Yeah.
man.
What
Especially
about, what about you guys though, in terms of like hosting? Because crazy stuff do happen. Like now, after I answered, I'm like, yo, wait, what am I talking about? There's been some crazy times.
Crazy stuff happened when we were hosting.
Yo, whoa, hold on. What am I talking about? Stop. That is not the craziest time.
I was waiting.
Hold
to
on.
bring it up, and I
Hold
was like,
on,
is he
hold
gonna
on. I
say
just
it?
remember. I'm like, wait, time out. Yo, that
For the people that don't know,
You gotta give
crazy.
context. You gotta give
Oh
context.
my
for the people
God.
not from the city,
Yo, okay.
We
for the people that don't know,
I'm happy we get
Give
the
there
context.
was there was a
Yeah.
festival that will remain
I had a long
unnamed.
day. Sorry, but
There was a
yes.
festival that happened, and the day was not going good, and people were not happy. That's the
You
that's the
know
background.
that it was
Festivals
so
unnamed.
bad because I'm arguing with somebody.
You were cheese.
On stage,
Yo, I've never done that before. Like
were
that's never
cheese.
happened.
bro.
Cheese.
That was so.
What exactly
funny.
happened that day? Because from our perspective, we just saw the performance. We were keying. Next thing I know, music cuts, and I'm hearing Bear,
Bro.
yo, you farted in. And I'm like, yo, and I look back like, yo, what happened? And they cut your set. So what happened?
Oh, hold on. See, you're,
No, I know what he's talking
I'm not
about.
even
You're talking about
that.
Manifesto.
Oh.
I'm talking about him on stage. Like, you think I want to be here?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm on Zoe's page. I have no idea what you two are talking
No.
about.
Oh, you're
Remember the-
naming. Okay, so you're naming this festival clearly.
No, there's two different. Like, and that one, you know what? Shout out to Manifesto because they sorted out the issue,
Yeah.
made sure we're blessed.
Oh, I'm talking
and
about
there was
the
a
Manifesto
Yeah, that was
hiccup.
miscommunication.
No, we're talking
Oh.
about remember the infamous weekend of failed
Yeah.
festivals a couple
Yeah.
years ago?
Yeah, but there were so many failed
the
festivals.
one that Burno was
Oh.
supposed to come out and he didn't
No,
come out.
no. Bernard did come.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
came and left.
No, but he performed for a good hour, a good 90 minutes.
Okay,
It was a 2-day festival.
I was at a show where Popcorn was there. Burner was supposed to surprise the crowd.
Oh, Kingston Fest.
Okay,
my
that's
God,
what
I'm here
they-
dropping names, but they know what it is.
Yeah.
It's the city.
And I was backstage because I was
I'm
with my
just not
cousins.
trying to, this trauma for
Yeah,
people. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to make sure that.
For real.
Yeah,
I
but
feel-
he was you were at the other one.
Yeah, I wasn't.
What's the other? What was the other one?
I wasn't at Kingston Fest.
The other one, remember?
I don't remember the
Is
name.
it that
You
bad?
can
We
tell
didn't
me
even say the
after.
name. Like
I
I'm
don't
here dropping. Oh my goodness.
I don't remember the name.
The
I only
fest,
remember Kingston Fest. We already said it, but
the fest, and it's the country of that a lot of black people are from.
Jamaica.
Just say don't bleep it out.
What is
Just say,
it?
I'll bleep it out.
No, just
What's it called? Afro Fest.
Oh, Afro.
No, it wasn't Afrofest.
What's it? No, I'm saying it wasn't called. It's not called
Hour
Afro
20,
Fest.
Trey. Hour 20. We'll be fine.
What was it called?
I hear like
I don't
Jamaica
remember.
Festival.
Whatever the other one. I don't even remember the
You
name.
can bleep it out, but or you can keep it. It don't matter. It was Cultureland Fest.
That one.
Oh, that's it.
Culture.
Okay, yeah.
I kept thinking
yeah.
Afro Nation, but it
Was
wasn't
that when like
Afro
the
Nation.
organizer got interviewed after and stuff?
I thought
No, that was
that was
Kingston
Kingston.
Fest.
It was a week of crazy
Toronto,
festivals.
we're doing better though. We're
Yeah,
getting
we
better.
are. We are.
This year,
Slowly.
we're doing better stuff.
Yeah.
But yes,
Damn. Yeah.
You were saying that was
the
a tough one.
That's what I'm saying. This job, so much stuff people don't even know what
That's
we deal
crazy.
with.
So what happened at that one? Because I didn't know about. I thought talking about Manifesto, and
Me
like
too.
Manifesto did do better after. But I'm like, so what happened that when you asked the
That
crowd?
one, long story short, at that festival, a headline artist was supposed to be there, wasn't there.
yes, I remember that.
And then
Yeah.
Wasn't it a woman?
Yes.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes, and then people were waiting, and then even me at that moment, I think, and you know what? It's actually a full circle moment. You want to know why? That's the first time I met Western,
Okay, nice.
and I just did Western's
Yeah, they were
Canadian
here.
tour. I did the whole Canadian tour. We sold that out, and if it wasn't for that festival, I wouldn't have even met them to even do that show.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm
And
a firm
yeah,
believer in
we're
that.
getting ready to do their States tour now.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's going to be their first time. We're going to do another one in Canada too, 2024.
Nice.
I think I'm going to get you guys to host. That's what I want to do still. Because he supported me. I saw him at the show, and I was actually pissed because he bought a ticket. Like, I respect
I
this guy
always tell
so
him, like,
much.
yo, I'm like,
I was
use
so
your
mad.
face.
Yo, when I saw him, I'm like, yo, you bought a ticket? This is my show. What are you doing?
But
Yeah.
first of all, in my defense, I didn't know it was his
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
As soon as it was literally one of those, like, because I love Western. As soon as I saw the ad, I literally just went, bought a ticket. Like, I didn't even. But also, like,
I know
I
these
don't.
ones.
So
I
now
don't
I know
really.
whenever Ebone posts something, I'm not buying a ticket, eh?
Yeah.
No, you guys are family for life. I got
Yeah,
tickets.
but also like I'm not really that guy. I don't really like you know,
imposing
like
I
yourself.
think as a guy, it's different. As a girl, I'll be like, hello, hi.
Nah, but that's
sir.
why I gotta do better because me and him have hosted on the same
Yeah,
stage
yeah.
in like Waterloo.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't know how much like. Yo, to do what we do
Yeah.
and be good at it.
Yeah, it's hard.
tough.
I mean,
Trust me.
we did our first show at Manifest. That was my first time, and
real?
your first time.
That was
You
your first-
my
you
yeah.
guys
Yeah,
look,
hosting
you guys,
a- yeah.
but you guys look like natural. Wow, I thought, but it's because of the show. You guys have a, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have
good-
a rapport.
that's what it
dynamic,
is.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm
you guys are
surprised.
dope,
like
bro.
all the articles were like, "Oh, they just." I'm like,
No,
me?
listen,
I
I've
was
been
like,
doing
me?
this for 12 years.
Yeah.
You guys are dope.
yeah, but
Oh,
it's
thank
tough.
you.
You guys
It's definitely tough,
The-
especially.
but that festival, like I just
Yeah, we gotta
Try,
yeah,
try,
we
no,
gotta-
no, no, it's okay. We can talk
No, no,
about
the one
'cause,
that
yo,
we
the
were-
guy who did it is my homie, bro. Like stuff happens.
Yeah,
He didn't. Yo, people don't even know how crazy. Let me tell you. That's why I was there, and that's why like even all I was frustrated myself. Like I'm asking the girl, "Do you think I want it?" And to be honest, to that girl, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Like I was just annoyed.
Wait, which girl was it? A girl in the crowd?
I don't know her because she found me on Twitter. Yo, do you know the next day when I woke up?
Oh, bad.
CP24,
Yo.
Global. Everybody's hitting my phone like, "Yo, people are sending me videos." I'm like, "What?" Twitter is erupted. Someone goes, "Is that MC Ebone?"
Oh.
It got retweeted. I'm there like, "Yo."
That's bad.
I'm like, "This is how." I'm like, "How?" Yo, 6 buzz and keep 6 solid.
yeah.
They did a voiceover. I'll never forget the voiceover. Yo, they put somebody in Miami on top of like one of those bins, and people are throwing water bottles and paper, like rolled up paper, and you hear my voice over that.
I know the exact video
Yo,
that they use for
and
that.
keep
meme.
6 solid or one of those pages posted it. So I'm just my Instagram is blowing up. Everybody's dying. I'm just like,
So
yo.
wait, did you? So you were on stage when you said like, "Do you think I want to be here?"
Yes. He was on stage. See, but I get it. See, but Ewo, I get it. Because especially at that point, if you're the host or the MC, the logistics people, the people who are putting this, have the luxury of being anonymous.
That's
You're
true.
the one that has to go deliver the bad news to this crowd of people waiting. So now you're gonna get the wave of frustration, not the guys whose
Yeah,
fault
yeah,
it
that's
actually
true.
And
is.
to be fair, I've done it before. When Burna Boy first was supposed to come here, he didn't make it. I
Yeah.
had to make that announcement. Now I remember that. Like I was backstage, I'm like, all right, better. Like I told myself, yo, I'm gonna turn this into a party.
Yeah.
And when I went out there and told him that Burna Boy wasn't coming, I literally said, stop. Like I get you're mad, stop. I'm mad too, but let's party. Let's just turn up. He's coming another day. And
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I can tell these guys it's over. It's blessed. I got this. I keep forgetting what they went through. I'm not thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, and remember, when I saw Western, just like Chester, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to leave them like, I'm like, yo, I'm going to introduce you guys and I'm going to do this properly because I want to work with you guys later on. So that's why all of that craziness happened. It was like a little investment to me.
Yeah.
So now I go out there and now this lady is not, she's been bothering me all show. You don't even get it. Like me and Femi are hosting the show and we're,
she?
no, we don't
So
know.
lady at the crowd.
Oh,
Yes.
she's in the crowd.
She spent her money.
Yeah. Okay. But was she on the stage? Was she throwing them?
No,
like,
no, she never
In
do
the
nothing.
crowd.
She just like at the
Just
point she was
chatting.
frustrated now.
Chatting.
She's been
Yelling
saying,
at you.
yeah, like I don't
Oh.
even remember what that argument. I just realized like she got to me.
Yeah.
First time she got to me.
She got me.
She got to me. And after I watched this, I'm home. I'm like, she got me. Like I'm not supposed to. Like I
You're
let her
supposed to
get
act
me.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you lost the
Viral, yeah.
composure for a
I
second.
lost the, but I'm human. That's
It
what I said to her
happens.
too. I
Yes.
said in the video, I said, I'm human. Like I'm human. Like I'm human.
That's how you know you're having a rough night. You gotta appeal to
Yeah.
people's humanity.
You gotta-
Yo,
yo,
I'm
I'm
human
human.
just like you.
I got
Oh
feelings.
no, you know what? I said that at Burna Boy because they were going crazy. That's what made them calm down. But whatever dialogue I had with the girl, and I'm sorry, I'll find you on Twitter because she did like, yo, it got wild. Like then people are talking, but then some people are defending me.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, like do you not like this whole festival was this that like
Yeah.
Ebone. So a lot of shout out to them, but it just was not the good. Like I don't even think. Oh, man, that dude was
Do
crazy.
you think I want to be here? It's crazy.
Yeah, because I've never said that in my life.
Yeah, because realistically, like
bar
you're the
still.
one. They're sending you out there to get crucified.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
learned a very, very valuable lesson. Let me tell you.
What was the lesson?
Oh, trust me, like
Keep your
that.
composure.
Listen, that's why I started to do my own shows because I won't allow this to ever happen to me.
Yeah, you're at the whim of whatever.
So
is
if
going
I
on.
control my show, I know what can happen. We did Western's first Canadian show
Yeah.
that sold out a whole Canada tour. Like I'm learning, but stuff needs to happen. You know, the game is not easy. Let me tell you, it's not easy, man. This stuff is not easy.
I feel that because even that year, the year before, on that same weekend with Manifesto, how our headliners had to pull out. That was tough.
The internet ate Manifesto alive.
Yeah,
that was tough.
bad.
And it's like they don't even know like the behind the scenes of why people couldn't come and stuff. That they're just killing. People are hitting me like, yo, how do I get it? I'm like, damn, I'm just the MC.
Yeah.
I don't know how any of this goes on, but like it's tough, man.
But shout out to DeVito, he came through.
Yeah,
he came
DeVito
through,
did come
killed
through,
it.
and he did do a really good job.
Yeah, killed it. That was fun.
I think we're slowly getting back into the realm of
Yeah,
good
yeah,
shows, good festivals.
Because for a while, like
It was
I think
bad.
once
We were
it started,
cursed.
once that happened, like on any like little inconvenience, people are on
Yeah,
it, bro.
yeah.
'Cause, like parties, functions, nothing had
It
any
changed the
room
game.
for error.
Like Kingston Fest and it changed the game.
Yeah.
Everyone realized the city's just frustrated. That's when everyone just put their frustration out. Like, enough is enough. Like, enough is enough.
Never again.
We work too hard.
Yeah.
Remember, the city of Toronto is a lit city. People work hard. They
Yeah.
spend their own dollar. Like, they're spending their money. You could go somewhere else, but people want to have a good time. So,
And certain things you gotta demand, bro. For all the new people who want to like do entertainment, there's certain things that like you just have to demand. Even when we were doing Manifesto, when we got there, the sound guy was like, "Oh, I didn't know there's 3. I thought it was just 1." Well,
first of all, they didn't know there were hosts at all.
yeah, they didn't even know there was
right.
hosts.
Remember, there was so much on the back end that
Yeah,
went wrong.
facts.
Yeah.
But the man was like, was it 1 or 2? He's like, "Oh, we only have 1 mic. You guys are gonna have to just pass it back and forth." I was like, absolutely not. Like, no.
So it's like I think that's the most vocal I've seen you. So it's like, we're not doing that. That's not gonna work. That's actually not gonna work.
Can
That-
you imagine three people on
no, you
stage
can't.
passing
How can
one
you
mic
vibe?
back
How
and
can you
forth? You
vibe?
can't vibe.
We kind of had to do like stuff though. Like, we still had to like.
Yeah, we had to be
Make
very
it work.
flexible. We had to make a lot work that day.
But that just goes to show you, like, in the back end of these shows and festivals,
People
there's a
don't
lot
know.
of work, and it's like,
Yeah.
it gets crazy.
It's
Look at
not
what
easy.
when we went to go perform, we got cut off.
That was really crazy though, because like all the performers that went up before you and Frie were like, they were dope, but it was like just a completely different level
We were
shift.
bumping.
Yeah.
When you got
You
out,
guys
when
were
you got
turning
out there,
up
it
the
was
crowd.
This is our brand.
you were about to
Like,
bring
this
a
is-
wave. I
we
got
were
my
about
phone
to-
ready and everything, and then like
and that just shows you we had a different schedule, and Live Nation
Yeah.
had a different schedule.
Yeah.
So I remember we were both looking at our emails because we're like, and remember, I'm the one who booked. Like, I did the booking with Tanisha, and so in my head, I'm like, yo, there's no way I messed up.
Yeah.
Me and my team went through this. I'm like, it's not me. And then on top of it, because they were going through some other stuff, we're like, yo, let me get the crowd going hype because this is
Yeah.
not our time.
Yeah.
But they're telling us to go on.
Yeah.
So I'm not just gonna go on. He knows what time he's gonna go on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
warm the crowd a little bit, and when he's ready for the set time that is sent to us, then we're gonna go on. Then I go on. Then can you imagine we're going on about to kill it, and then you cut us off?
yeah, that was
Yo,
that was wild.
That was a crazy moment.
but shout out to Manifesto.
Word.
They stood on business.
Word.
No,
And
they
that happens
stood
a
up.
lot. Like that wasn't just a Manifesto thing.
Yeah, that happens
People get
everywhere.
cut at
Yeah, yeah.
festivals all the
Oh,
time
yeah.
because
The
of
World
mishap.
Cup, I just hosted the World Cup a year ago. These times, me and Free were out there. It's lit out there. Yeah. You know, it was tough. Like, the other day, I was like, yo, damn. I've been
That's
a year.
big, yeah.
And so, like, yo, it's not easy running the biggest, like, you see it. So,
Yeah.
you just got to prepare for the worst and then just try to do your best. But, like, shit happens, bro. Shit happens, but.
Do you have like a dream hosting gig? Like, do you want to do like an award show or something, like the Grammys or something one day?
Crazy. Honestly, I've worked with the NBA, but I want to do it on a level. Like, you know, I want to do it on a serious level. Like, you know, shout out to Mark Strong, he's the OG. You see, like,
Yeah.
I love that stuff, like that Raptors, that, you know, after the World Cup, I feel I could do anything now. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I look up to Kevin Hart. I see how it is, but I definitely know that I'm just trying to get my brand to a certain level, be as consistent as this guy. Like, see, I rate this guy to the max. Like, your guys' team is crazy, and I was on your guys' Instagram last night, just going through it, just, you know, seeing what going on, seeing how the vibe was. I was like, yo, damn, these guys are really, because I be seeing the stuff, but now I'm like taking it in because I
Yeah.
want to see what type of vibe it is, do my little homework, and just be prepared for it. You know what I
No
mean?
homework. I respect because people come on, they're just like. I think we've never had a bad guest though.
Not really, no.
No.
I don't think we've ever had a bad
dope
guest,
show, you
but
know?
I respect that people, come. Like, this is, I feel like, even when we do like celebrities, for example, I'm like, okay, like, what's their vibe? Like when we did Chloe, I was like, okay, guys, like,
They know what the show is.
like it's like, like, how deep can we go with her? Does she know how wild we get? Like, it's definitely different, and I feel like we're good at like finding like that balance. Like, hey, what can we kind of poke into? What you think will be good? And I feel like we've never had like a bad guest.
Yeah.
No.
I should never say never though. Knock on wood, because you never know. These guys are waiting for me to fight someone on this show. Waiting for me to fight someone on this show.
Waiting for you to make someone walk off.
I don't think that will happen
I don't
unless
think
it's
it will.
like.
I don't think someone will walk off.
There's so many great vibes and energy.
Yeah,
for
I
anybody
feel like
to-
I don't know what happened unless it's like a really like.
Explosive.
I don't think. Yeah. I don't
high
think.
octane, like-
I don't think that would happen.
Yeah, because it's like, what am I gonna make someone walk off the show for?
I feel like even before something would get to that point, we would kind of
Like de-escalate the
like,
situation.
we're not even that type of. We're
I
not the
feel like
walk off.
it has to be like
show.
a very like ignorant man. If a very ignorant man was on the show, I would probably like.
Nah, it could be a
Get-
girl, but the reason why that would be tough is because for you guys in the listenership, Zoe is very keen on like knowing who people are.
Yes.
So like it would have
Stop
to be
asking me if you could come on the show.
it would
If you don't
have
know
to be
Zoe.
like a random girl, like me or Clyde brings someone that Zoe doesn't really know, and their personalities kind of clash, and they go back and forth. I think that would be the only way that something like that would happen.
Facts. And Zoe, you're very smart because, like I told you, when I saw you at the show, I knew I needed to talk to you because there's so much. So I was like, "Yo, I gotta get on stage. This seems like a lot." I said hello, but when you hit me, like you don't. I was looking at my phone. I was like, answer back right away. I don't
was
even know.
quick.
I don't even know how many texts I ignored, but that one, I was like, "Nah." Boom. Like I knew it was gonna happen because we had to talk.
Yeah.
I want to apologize and be like,
No,
I
it's
know I'm
okay.
supposed to, I'm
Yeah.
here, but I can't. It's lit. It happens for a reason. It's lit. We're here.
It is, but I mean, like, I don't know. There's just a lot going on in the city, but I would say, like, so your dream, or not your dream. One of the biggest things that you'd want to do is like something with like the NBA. You've hosted like NBA events. and stuff like that. Like I said,
but
I've
like
seen you.
when you learn the game and the levels,
Yeah.
and where you can take things,
Yeah.
trust me.
Do you ever want to stop emceeing?
So I'm about to. I don't know.
Are you allowed to say it?
Is that a heavy
No,
question?
I don't think right now at this age, it's like I don't even think I can because I'm still in my prime. Like I'm
Yeah.
just touching the iceberg. Like I'm finally seeing, like, damn, like I've been doing this for 12 years.
Right.
And I can finally look back and be like, yo, thank God I really stayed consistent with this. It's actually paying off.
Yeah.
Like it's brought me to some of my biggest deals, making me do the greatest stuff. I'm about to close on a house tomorrow
Oh,
of you know what I mean. So
congratulations.
it's like I'm looking back and I'm like, yo, this is lit. Like,
Yeah.
and I've been through. Culture line is nothing to what I've been through in this industry.
Yeah.
So many broke nights, so many nights not like just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Keep pushing, and
Speak to that, because I feel like a lot of people think
It's all
that it's a
roses and
quick,
Hell
like it's a
no.
Yeah,
quick
it's a
lick.
quick come up.
Like they don't know like the years of, like how many years did it take until you actually started like making any sort of consistent money? Not even like big money, just you're getting some money consistently.
to be honest, because I was new to the city, they never seen a short African MC that was, it was different. I started making money literally early and then doing
Yeah.
parties early. Like I did BMF. I just did BMF with me 2 weeks ago or last week. That's a party we did from 2010. So I've
With
been-
who?
With me and Pee Wee the Prince. So that was my partner.
Oh.
So I was doing that from the first party 2010 I did in Vola. That was my first night. I was 19.
Damn.
Literally, sold that out. Then he said, yo, let's do this. Second one I did, Andrew Wiggins, not even of age, in the club. You know what I mean? Or of age. Of age.
Let it fly.
But I mean, like, at that time,
Yeah.
things are crazy. You're young. Like, he's in the club. Everything's lit. Then people are like, what? You had NBA, like, future
Yeah,
NBA players
yeah.
here? Who else is coming to the next one? Then Tory Lanez and Trina stuck outside at BMF 3. Like, those,
wow.
it's crazy, man. So it's like, but there's still broke days. Like, you get that money and it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so it's not easy. Like, I can finally say, after 12 years, everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Everything is made, it's been bad. But it's like, you just got to keep going. Nobody
Yeah.
needs to know what you're going through. I don't really talk too much. So, like,
Yeah.
you're not going to know, you know what I mean? But there's down days. Trust me, it's
That's a
crazy.
good thing. I know everyone's like, you can't stop this podcast, and I'm
You
like,
can't. You can't. What? You know,
no, we're
dope
not
you are?
going
Yeah,
to.
you
But
guys can.
it's just like that's a lot of pressure to say we can't ever stop, like ever, like never ever.
Well, you always take it to the next level. Like,
Yeah,
see how
that's
you guys
true.
are doing festivals. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people in the city are doing that. That's dope. Like, the manifesto list of who I've hosted manifesto before in the past. Like, they have a lit list of people who are doing things, and it's like, if you guys can do that, you could do everything else in the world. I see you guys in Atlanta. I see you guys in Europe. I see you guys take this everywhere. Then you're just getting special guests. You guys are lit.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't need much convincing. We know
Yeah,
that
you guys
you
are-
Well, this is what I thought when we were in my room sweating, like
In that hot-ass
setting
room.
mics up with shitty cameras. And
I will
stuff.
never. One day, someone's gonna interview us, and we're just gonna really explain like really how this podcast started, and it was actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we've explained it on the show from like beginning to like
Yeah.
now, but it's been and this guy came on, but it's because I tried to hold off on him coming on for the longest time,
A long time.
long time. He's like, yo, let me on. And I was like, eh. I was like,
This
I
is a
don't know.
chess move, man.
And like when I was at Ryerson, like learning how to podcast and operate equipment and everything, like the first, like I was on my school's radio station and everything, like the first, I would reach out to Marlon a bunch of times a week, I reach out to Foriel a million times a week and everything. All these people I wanted to, you know, cultivate these interviews with. And Tresor, like I'd harass him too. He was the first person that kind of pulled up and like gave me like a look as far as like a content creator, someone like of status. Like,
And what year was that?
that was 2017, I think, or 2016 or
wow.
something.
That was a
So
long time
I was
ago.
like,
It's
what?
very full circle, like
Wow.
all of this.
That's crazy. No. This is dope.
We don't talk about it enough.
And the city needs to hear these things. Like, trust
Yeah.
me, you get to shout out to the podcast in the city. You guys are really a dope one, man. So shout out to
Yeah,
you.
and I feel like this just happened like very organically. Like I don't really, it wasn't very planned. Everyone's like, oh, I'm like, it wasn't really planned. Like I met Clyde at a restaurant. Like I had no idea who he was. I met him at
But
a
even
restaurant.
that was like I just seen you wild on like social,
Yeah,
not
and
wild,
I used
but
to,
like
but I know I used to, no, 100. I used to wild out on Twitter. Like I used to just
Yeah.
like say the most outrageous stuff, fight people.
Did
all
you
the,
talk about the Cultureland Festival?
I don't know. I wasn't there, so
Probably.
I probably not. I mean, I,
I
probably
feel like we,
said
I
something.
think we did.
I think we probably said
I
something.
gotta go
but
watch that episode like immediately. just
But
wanna
I don't
laugh.
think we couldn't talk as much because none of us were there.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no, I
I don't
wasn't
think
there.
none of us.
Oh,
went.
but the internet let you know exactly.
Yeah,
what happened.
they
You
let
have
you
to-
know
You're
what
gonna
happened.
have to be there. Don't you remember the one girl who gave the play-by-play?
Yeah.
I was watching her TikToks that day. I'm just watching everything because I'm just trying to make sure, like, okay, I know I messed up with the girl. I just hope it wasn't that bad. Like, no one see
Yeah,
that.
that's tough, bro. That whole weekend, just the amount of videos of different POVs of things going on. Even the other one, was it the other one, the other festival where it was the video when everyone broke
The
down
cage.
the fence
Oh
and then the.
wasn't that was Kingston Fest? I'm pretty sure. No.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah. And I watched that video and like, I know a few of these people at the front.
Yo, my thing is like, yo, we need to stop recording stuff, yo. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
it honestly is
like,
getting to that point.
When I get caught in
We need to
videos,
put
I'm
the
like,
phones
yo,
down.
like, who even recorded this? Like, who
People-
recorded this?
The
And now
phones
you're
need to go
on,
down.
you're on these 6 pages. And blah, blah. I'm like,
Academics.
bro, why?
Zoe was on
Hey, calm. Calm down.
But yeah, man, like.
It wasn't academics.
You were on academics page.
No, I'm lying. I'm
Oh,
lying.
okay, I was saying it wasn't
No,
academics.
I'm lying. It
I was
wasn't
like,
academics.
No, yeah, don't do that. And people make me
I
think
thought
I'm crazy.
it was a very academics-esque post,
Yeah,
but it wasn't
it was.
academics.
But
It was one of the pages.
I'm just in the background though. I'm just calm. I'm just in the background. But you know, I just hate being like, why am I even in this, man? Like, why would you turn the camera that far? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing this?
You're enjoying the vibes.
That's why I
No,
said
I was literally just chilling because I think he didn't even notice I was in it at first.
I
Like,
didn't
bro,
see her.
Wait, you're in the video?
yes. That
Oh
video,
my God.
yes.
You know what video she's talking about?
yes. See, I didn't even have to say the name. She's in it.
Wow.
But my thing is like,
No,
bro,
I get
like,
it, though. It's
I'm
okay. It
in the
happens. It
corner,
happens.
dog.
Now I get that. Why do people even record? That was personal. I was like, yo, see, like, I'm like, what do you mean, why do people? This is what they do. But now it makes sense. Like, why do people?
Because my thing is like, and I've learned like, you know, as you get older and like I said, I still like going out. You know, I enjoy stepping out one day. But you gotta learn like, yo, like people, like you gotta be calm. Like, gotta keep it cute. Gotta keep it graceful. Because you know, people put their phone out. You can't be out here messy, doing
You gotta
too
be
much.
on point.
I
Like I
watched that
said.
video. I'm like, someone was recording me while I was actually like mad that I'm here. Like, you're just recording me, and I'm having a one-on-one conversation with the person, and it got to the world just like this. I'm like, I'm going viral for the wrong reason. This is so
That's the
stupid.
worst, man.
I'm like, what?
Oh my god. Yeah.
People are calling me post. I'm like, hang up my phone. Like, yo, you should. I'm like, are you kidding
You
me?
should post it
You should. I'm
or
like,
repost it.
Man,
That's
people are
crazy.
crazy.
No.
Viral is a gift and a curse.
Yo,
bro.
It's
if
very
you-
much. A
If you
gift
go
and a
viral for the
curse.
wrong reasons,
Yo.
it's a tough 48 hours for you.
Dog.
Yo.
And the worst is when they take your post and then put it on Instagram. Oh my God, why are you taking my tweet?
When you
and
got
putting it-
inter-platform, you know,
That's the
reposts
Oh,
and
the
stuff,
cross-platform is nuts, yo. People will be like, oh, is this you? I'm like, bro, why is this even here?
And then people know it's you, and they're still calling to actually.
Is
see
it you?
Like,
Yeah, you know.
No.
You see my dome
No,
in the video.
No, I had to go on Twitter and say an apology.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
Were you that mad at the girl?
No, it's because I talked to my team. They're like, hey, you effed up. Like, yeah, you're supposed to be a
Just
professional.
a little damage
Yo,
control.
okay.
A little damage control. Don't go
Yeah.
too crazy. Doesn't have to be an Instagram post.
Yeah.
But for Twitter,
Yeah.
just
Damn.
and then a lot of people hearted it, and then some people like we support
You get
you.
a, yeah,
They
yeah.
had you in the notes app.
Notes apologies crazy.
Ooh, help. No, it was from the heart. But like somebody, obviously I needed help. But then I was so pissed.
Chat GPT.
I was so pissed.
ChatGPT did not exist.
So
back
no, it
then.
didn't. But it was basically just like the same thing.
Yeah.
I wrote how I felt, sent it over.
Yeah.
Proofread.
And
Got some
proofread it.
revisions.
And then, because here we go, I can't go viral again for making a mistake. I have to make sure I'm pointing for this apology.
Well,
But I-
we went viral for the Pressa thing. Oh my God.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Oh man.
We learned our lesson with that one.
experience.
Yeah.
We learned our
was
lesson.
good,
But I
man.
feel like that taught us a very valuable lesson,
Yeah.
though. It taught us a lesson, and, as you learn, you navigate different. Like I said, we get bigger celebrities, right? Our portfolio's only gotten larger, but you gotta kind of get shit on to
Shit
make
happens,
the right
man.
decisions
Yeah.
next time. And, media training, and you gotta mess up.
That was a touch the stove.
Yeah, the stove was
We
burning
need to
hot.
know the temperature sometimes.
We didn't have to know temperature for that one.
Temperature check.
Yeah,
But I feel like you were okay because like people like you. Like you're not
Yeah,
a.
it wasn't that crazy.
Like it's not a.
People
Like you're
know
not a
we're
guy that
people didn't like
You're
us.
not a guy that people dislike. I feel like the narrative changes depending if
On the
people
person.
like
Yeah.
you or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Like two people could do the same thing. If people don't like that guy,
yeah.
it's gonna go completely different.
That's fair.
Because
That's
it's
very
true.
fair.
Somebody tweeted something about like, yo, shout out to Ebone and Femi for even like holding us down and giving us vibes. People don't know what they even went through the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And like that went viral. I was like, okay. I'm like, yes.
My saving
Yes.
People are back on my side.
Let's go. I was like, yo, that day it just didn't stop. He's right. 48 hours of yo. Like people now waking up the next day that didn't know. Like, yo, what? That's you on Keep Six Solid? That's your voice? Like, yo, bro, this is I'm chilling. Bro. I need a vacation. I need that.
One thing I will say about Toronto, though, when Toronto cancels somebody,
They're
Oh, yeah, it's a collective
like people
whooping.
say cancel culture is not real. It is very real in Toronto. Like it's very hard to make. If you're like someone who's like very known in like social media or whatever, and like they get you out of here, it's hard to come back.
It's a party.
I've seen a lot of careers go down the toilet because they pissed off the wrong set of people and things just go viral. And it's like, bro, I thought, like, what? And there was, at one point, a lot of people were going down the drain.
Thank God for my blessings every day.
Word, bro.
Thank God for my
Word,
blessings
bro.
every day.
That's what I be saying. I was telling them that's what I be saying. Like I just stick to myself, like do my thing. I post my videos and go. Like
to your
there's
valleys
no,
and bridges.
Yeah, like stick to the rivers and lakes that I'm used to. I'm not trying to go swim in the Pacific or the Atlantic. I'm gonna stick to my rivers and lakes. 'Cause
So what would you do if Toronto ever? I think
They can't.
I don't think Toronto will ever cancel you.
if they did, I would be so heartbroken.
They'd have to work really hard for
because
it. Like,
yes,
it wouldn't,
but also
yeah, they'd have to work really hard.
But also, my thing is the reason why I would be so heartbroken is because like I'm so nice to it's not
yeah.
like I put
yeah,
out
like, you would have
negative
to, like,
energy.
beat a woman's ass on camera.
Like yeah, and if someone
And God
alleged,
forbid.
and if someone like alleged that I did that, I would hope that people would
Would
be
know
like
auto-
they
that's- yeah,
know
that's not-
me
yeah, that's
and they
not-
know that is probably not true.
Yeah.
Facts.
Man,
I don't think you'd ever get canceled.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just
you don't
I don't
have-
see that. I
What
don't.
was that? Was Culture Line last year?
Yeah.
I think
No,
it was the
year before.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
2
it was
years
last
ago.
2
Yeah.
years?
It was 2 years ago.
2021.
It wasn't
2021.
last summer.
Yeah,
It was
it
the
wasn't.
summer before.
Because last summer was Rolling Loud. It wasn't the same summer as that.
Year, guys.
When we did it, when we talked about it on the pod, it was.
Oh,
we were
no,
at,
it was last year.
Was
Uh,
it? Forget, it was last year.
It was last year.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yes,
And
it
you
was.
know what? I
Because
remember
was it the same? Is Kingston Fest was the same year?
Yeah.
That was like, yeah, when I
I
saw
was
Burna
thinking,
Boy walk out.
yeah, because I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
last summer. It wasn't last summer. It was the summer before.
Yeah, it was.
So last year,
Because
technically.
I remember. So when I
Wait,
was
what do you mean? 2022 summer?
Like this past summer, it wasn't this past
No,
summer.
no, it was
the
2022 summer,
So
not
last
2023
year,
summer. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
2022 summer.
Because that was
Yeah.
the same. Like every,
2023 summer, no. It was
Oh no,
2020
not 20. We're
Yeah,
in 2022.
22
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
ready
yeah.
in 2024. I forget right now. It's
yeah,
2022.
2022 summer.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
22.
that was when I hosted Manifesto
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Charmaine.
yeah.
Like that was the year
the same
before.
summer.
remember that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and I remember when I got to the World Cup, that's when I forgave myself for culture. I swear.
Because you
I was-
hold on.
after you
I feel
accomplish
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I got there. I'm like, I don't care about that. Not say something now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a good place to be in.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, Qatar's lit.
Because
Qatar's
that takes a lot too. I think people don't really take that in. Like, if you mess up or you're in entertainment and people are getting at you for something, like I don't know if maybe some people don't, but I feel like a lot of people like you keep that with you, like the embarrassment or like the shame or the guilt that you feel, like you hold that. You'll think about it for days and days and days. Like it can mess with you mentally.
100%.
And just people don't think, and that's another reason why like I don't really like getting at people, because it's like I know how that feels if someone's getting at you, and if you're the type of person that like holds on to things, the one mistake you make, you could be thinking about that mistake for weeks, and it's like everyone else has moved on, but you haven't moved on.
That was me with the Pressa thing, yo. I won't lie. I was cut. I was like, oh my God. And the thing is, I'll never forget certain people who jumped on it. I said, yo, I'll never forget you. People were commenting on it and saying,
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to be
you never-
slick.
you never
you
forget.
never forget them.
Yeah, you never forget.
People were trying to be slick. I'm like, yo, I remember you. Don't even try to big up me again. I remember
know.
you. You
They
try
should've-
to jump when we were down. So bad.
That's something I need to work on, because I have a thing where like I want everybody to like me, but it's
Nah.
impossible.
I struggle.
Like,
I
it's
struggle with
never-
that too. I feel you.
it can never work.
You want? What do you mean? Like, but everyone can't like you.
I know.
especially when you're at
But
the stature that you
when
are.
you're blessed, like him, you see how he was explaining who he is to us.
Yeah.
Like how if Toronto ever canceled, he'll be sad because
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
that person.
yeah.
So when you're not that person, you feel like we could be friends because you're not gonna get me. I'm not gonna get you. Everybody's
Yeah.
blessed.
Yeah.
But like,
But-
of course, you know that everyone can't like you. But like, when you try to put out like
People will find a reason not to like you just because you're so good. Like that's
Exactly.
exactly what it is.
That's
Like
a
it's,
fact.
and there's some real hater shit out there. Like very
People are-
gen
Oh, my haters
haters.
are happy. You know how happy they were when they woke up? Like, yes, finally. Like,
just jumped out their bed like,
like yes.
We got him.
I'm reading stuff. I'm like, what? Like people are talking about, yo. Like I remember when he used to follow me on Instagram. Like I'm telling you, it got real.
Wow.
Like, yo, people. I was
People
like,
are so
yo,
salty.
Am you kidding me? Nah, that's your own insecurity. I don't know where you're going with this. I just
People prey on your downfall, and
That
we'll
is so
smile at you until it happens.
100%.
You know,
man.
like
This
we'll.
is Screwface Capital. Are you kidding me?
fact, bro.
Are you kidding me? This
That
city
is so. But like, it's really if you're waiting for the day that someone really messes up, like someone of like a big and just like rejoice. It's like, yo, like why? Like that's crazy.
haters. Some people are professional haters.
No, they are 100%. But I just think it's like nuts to think that like people are genuinely.
What about the people who saw me now when I'm outside? You don't hail me up. You don't talk. But this time, cause some people, yo, that festival, like, and I'm like, bro, you think I care to talk about? Like, I was getting so annoyed going outside for a little bit.
Oh, people are like coming up
everyone's
to
like,
you about
That's
it.
all everyone wants to talk about.
People want to politic with me all the time. Every time, yo. By the way, I'm like, yo, don't. I'm not potting right now, and I'm not potting with you. Do you see any mics in here? Are there any cameras here? I don't want to. Like, people see me on road and want to bring up a topic from 7 episodes
They
ago.
want to
that
podcast with you.
They
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
pick
yeah.
my like, yo. I'm not. That was done. You're not on the show. Respectfully, I'm not potting with you.
I know
on
you
the-
said this, but have you ever considered
Yeah,
if
like
yo,
I'd be
bro?
outside the club, they'll try to yo, you're the podcast, all right? Yo, I like the way you and Tresor. Yo, shut up! Like people think like, yo, people think me and Tresor actually be beefing. Yo, I like the way you talk to. Shut up! Like Tresor and I are actually friends in real life. This is not like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. Like you're trying to reprimand me because you like the way I talk to my friends. Get out of my face.
Oh man, so
Yo, I don't like the way you. Yo, listen.
Just
listen.
people don't know
Yo,
behind
you
the
can't
scenes.
let Zoe do. Yo, you can't.
Yeah, people
you
say
gotta-
that to
yo,
me too.
relax,
Yo,
man.
how do you let Zoe talk to you like that? Yo, if that was
Are you
me,
kidding
I would.
me?
Wouldn't have a lit podcast.
Bro,
if we
what-
didn't-
Yeah, they're like, yo, how you let her talk to you like that? How you let her diss you like that? I'm like, bro, like, what do you like?
Just as these
Come
But my
on,
thing is
bro.
like, yo, like if this was you're not talking. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
hate it. That's the pet. When we were talking about pet peeves, that's my biggest pet peeve. If that was me, I would have
Yeah.
personally.
quiet.
And because no, you wouldn't. First of all, you
Yes,
wouldn't
yeah,
have.
yeah, facts.
You
yeah.
wouldn't have. Whatever you said you would have done, you wouldn't have done
100%.
it.
So if I came on the show, they'd have to cancel me. I'd really let her know. You have to cancel me if I came on your show.
Cancel. Okay, so come on.
And it's like, bro, you're not used to the lights and the red button goes on and
Yeah.
everything like that, and it's topics that you aren't well advanced in, and now you're hearing your voice in the mic back. It's not the same. I swear to God, it's not the same as you being in your living room with your friend and
Like-
smoking a
People say
spliff
it.
and
I
saying,
always say the audience has the luxury of anonymity. Like they get to be anonymous. They get to make their mistakes in private. But when you're in an industry where the spotlight is on you and you're making your mistakes in public, like it gets tough. So like things are gonna happen, especially in podcasts. I remember Marlon said, "Yo, if you put mics in front of if you put mics in front of people and make them speak for 3 hours straight, you're gonna say something wrong.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're just speaking.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts.
And that's just the natural like flow of podcasting. Like it's literally just conversation.
Yeah,
Like, we just
natural
sit
flow
here-
of conversation. If
Yeah.
you're talking to any of your friends and you guys talk for an hour straight, someone probably said something that
it's
wasn't
not out
okay.
for the
100%.
Exactly.
But it's not for the public. People like, oh, like let me come. Like yo, y'all cannot come here and do this. Like yes, like you think you can, but
Oh,
it's not
easy.
It's not easy.
Not easy, man.
Nothing is easy.
But
It's
even
not
then, it's like
easy.
after you say your little 3-minute thing that you think sounds so great in your head,
That
and then
you
you hear
practiced
it
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then you hear it, and there's no reaction after you say what you said. What are you gonna do then? You know, like
I feel like that's how basketball players
Yeah.
feel too. When like they're just on road and someone's like, "Yo, play me 1-on-1 right now." Like, bro.
Yo, I have friends who genuinely think they can like shoot on like Steph Curry, and I'm like, do you guys understand how crazy that sounds?
Did you see KD's tweet the other day about the parlays, like when people win and they don't break in
Yeah,
bread, but
yeah,
the minute he does something, it's ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just. Sorry, what were you saying? You said the what? Right before this, what did you say?
I
was gonna say something about
Oh
it.
my God, that's my fault.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Now I have to remember. You guys were talking about the podcast, like doing podcasts.
But we said something, and it was on tip of my tongue, and now I forgot.
When you're talking about how people want to come to the show and they can't do this. Like people say they want to come.
I'm lost.
I don't know. Whatever. Let's move on.
I mean, I don't really have much else.
Yeah, we might be. I think
we're about there.
Oh, NBA players. Yeah, I
Yes.
have friends who think that they can genuinely like, yo, I'm telling you, like I can like put me and Steph Curry 1-on-1, and I'm getting a shot. I'm like, bro, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Like, no, you are not.
Facts.
I would have dunked that shit. Like, no,
Like,
no, you
yo,
wouldn't.
like, yo, you wouldn't have.
You can't touch the back.
People are
Like,
delusional.
I've had full-on arguments with some of my guy friends because they genuinely think they can take on some NBA players. Like, bro, I don't think you guys understand. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah, people are delusional. I remember Brian Scalabrine tweeted.
Yo,
he's
this is the.
he was like, "Yo, because I think someone said something to him on Twitter like how he sucks, and he responded. He's like, I hope you know, I am closer to Michael Jordan than you are to me, and I believe it. I
White
believe
Mamba.
it, bro.
But it's real.
That's a fact.
And,
I
like-
have homies that think that who's the best WNBA player right now? Is it Asia
Asia Wilson.
Nigel Wilson. Asia Wilson.
Asia
or
Wilson?
whoever it was at that time? I have homies that genuinely feel like they would beat the best WNBA player in a game of 1-on-1. I'm like, I get where you're coming from,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Because
you're
she's a woman?
wrong. Like,
Yo, these
Right.
these women can ball.
Yeah,
Barb
like,
can ball.
just because she's a girl, you think that you're better than her just because she's a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
You might be stronger than her physically, but you're not more skilled than she
Yeah.
is. She will cook you.
Make you look silly, like ridiculous.
You think you could go like 1-on-1 with like Brittany?
Griner?
Brittany Griner?
Do you
ask
mean
that question.
Spears? Brittany, like
You know, Brittany Griner can drop step. Like, what am I
Can't
doing?
play Brittany
she's,
1-on-1?
but she's big too.
Yeah.
She's like 6'6".
And
She's
she
6'6"?
she can drop
She's
step
tall.
and like dunk. Like,
I seen her do
what
a
am I doing
casual
with that?
dunk, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, what?
She's a big lady.
Do you remember the video when she was coming back to America? Like how,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
like it's like, yo, okay. Then when she's playing, her presence is felt.
Yeah.
Like, no, I wouldn't even. Why am I doing that?
yeah.
What about the other one? Liz
Liz
King.
Cabbage?
Could you play Kit Liz?
No.
She's
She's
6'8".
Is she taller
She's
than
LeBron's height.
6'8".
Damn.
If she gets you in the post, it's over.
I've seen her back down mans who are significantly taller than me. And make
But the hip, boom, boom, you're under the basket.
Yo, did you guys get to go to Hoop Queens this year at all?
No.
Okay,
No.
so
I wanted to.
Have you guys? Keisha hasn't been on the show, right?
No.
You guys should bring her. I'll set that up. Like I'll talk to her. But she started the first women's paid basketball league in Canada.
Oh,
So
nice.
she's doing
I've
that.
heard about Hoop Queens. Yeah.
So I hosted it. Me and Ace hosted last year. But I remember I hosting it and I'm watching these girls ball and I'm like, yo,
yeah.
like they're doing some moves. I'm like, yo,
yeah.
yeah, these girls are sick.
They're
I believe it.
evolving. Girls, women-
women's basketball.
No,
Women's
women
basketball-
are evolving.
Women's basketball.
I've been in pickup runs where
Women's
a girl is
basketball.
cooking
Women
another
can
girl.
do things
No, oh
that
my,
are good.
no, but over time it wasn't like
Women's
this.
basketball
Women's
is
basketball
evolving.
is
No, I'm
evolving
just
to the
playing. I know
highest
what you
level.
mean. This guy said women.
No,
They
but see
can-
how
they
women
can
are
do
on
stuff.
it. She's like,
Yeah, on
She's ready
go,
for
just
you.
like the
She-
comments.
yo,
Women, y'all talented. The talent is coming up.
the women are lit right now, man. Yeah, I think, and that's why, like, even this
In
podcast
everything.
doing good. You need a women in almost everything. Let me ask you guys a question though. What is your guys' goals? Where do you guys want to take this podcast? Like, because I want you guys to manifest it right now. So
Do you remember when we recorded our first episode and we said what our
What? I never like transparently. I don't really know what my goal would be. I mean, if I could do this like full time, like I think 100%. Like if it was like a full time like crazy deal that like people saw that we could do, I think that's like a goal for right
to
now.
make it your full-time
Yeah,
job?
and I think I'd want to have like a media like umbrella where we would have other
Media company.
smaller podcasts under
Like a
us.
studio type.
Yeah, like if we had like a studio and like we had this crazy deal, but like there's other small podcasts that want to
I
come
didn't
up.
know these were goals of yours.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. Like
I'll tell
eventually,
you, you guys definitely do it. And you, like,
What about you?
Yeah, let me hear.
Well, I remember when we recorded our first episode, I remember like one of the things we said was like, if we get a billboard like in Dundas Square, I think we said. Do you remember? Do you remember?
oh
talking about
yeah,
this?
yeah. But I don't really know
That
if
isn't my
that's
end
even a goal.
That's
I
not like
don't-
my end goal or
yeah.
something. But that's like a big like milestone. I feel like
I
I'm
don't know
looking
if
at.
I mean, I would like a billboard, but like that's not like
It's more
there's
of a
so many
milestone.
other
I
things.
just remember that's like what we talked about in our
yeah,
first episode.
yeah.
I think kind of what you said. Like, if this could be a full-time job where it's like a salaried type job or something like that, where you're, taking care of yourself or your family and stuff for this, that would mean the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think mine is a little bit different because from the beginning when I came on the show, like
You had
I
one
let
foot
them
out.
know that like I'm here, I'm completely dedicated, I'm here, but eventually like, cause I'm trying to like, I have
Trying to take off.
Yeah, like I'm probably gonna be gone, so I just want to run it up as much as possible and get it to the point where even if I'm not a part of it, like.
It's that
They've
lit.
already gone
Yep,
so
yep,
crazy
yep.
that like even if I like leave, that they're like the trajectory is still going
tough.
crazy, and they could like that's why I wouldn't have
Joined
it
honestly.
if I didn't see that in them or if they sucked. Like I wouldn't have done it. But yeah, I think
He's like, I know.
I think more so for me
We
it's
don't have
just
these
like
conversations often.
yeah, I think more so for me it's just like like getting it to a point where it's like that they believe it as well. Because I think since I was the only one that was really like in the industry, like I see where it could go, and I feel like they're now getting to the point where like they're looking behind the curtain and see what's actually going on, see the type of money that people are making and the moves that people are making, and like it's crazy out here, bro.
Nah. That's why I have to ask. But I actually rate what you guys do. So it's like, and you guys can do it. It's just like, see how when I saw him at the show, I was so pissed because I would love to imagine I could have paid this guy like to do something sick. The show, like we didn't saw that show to the day of. You guys don't know how stressed I was because Western their first time. They haven't, their songs are a little from 2017, 28. It's not like they have any. Yeah, they're making bangers, but people aren't catching on like that.
Yeah.
People know their music more than they know how they look.
That's
I-
facts.
yeah,
son.
that's
true.
To this day, I don't know what Western looks like.
When I met them at Cultureland Fest, I couldn't believe that was them. I was like, you guys are Western? Like I was on iTunes like, what? Yo, what's your number? I literally told him, I'm gonna do your show next year. Trust me. And when we brought him and he landed, he's like, yo, you're a man of your word. Like, and I was like, bro, I told you.
Yeah.
So it's like, you guys I see, and you, bro, trust me, this guy is, I don't think you know, it might be hard because sometimes people tell me how late I am. I'm like, whatever, like, whatever, like, I
Yeah.
get it. This pays the bills. I got to do this.
Yeah.
But, like, bro, the city has never seen this, bro. Let me tell you. I've been doing this for 12 years, the city, and for you guys to be a part of this, like, that's why everybody, as soon as you messaged me, I texted you immediately. I didn't even waste 1 second.
Yeah.
Like, usually I'll send people to my manager, like, no.
Damn.
Quick, yeah. Because, I mean, obviously, because I was supposed to come last time, so I was like, I gotta show you. Like, yo, because you know how mad I was when I couldn't make it?
Yeah.
This is
But
your-
you had like another thing.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I rate you guys to a level
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, trust me, and I don't rate
Appreciate
that
that.
many people.
Appreciate
to
it.
a
Yeah,
level.
for real.
Yeah. I feel like we're on. Yeah. If we get like a crazy deal, you would stay.
I wouldn't mind. Case
You would stay if we got like a crazy deal and they signed
It
the
depends what we
Yo,
talking about.
You want to talk about my goal? That's my goal.
to get Tresor to stay.
To get Tresor to take this
go.
as serious as his regular career.
Okay, that's a good goal.
I mean, yeah, if we're talking M's, then
No,
like,
but it's-
I would be
that's
a
my
fool
goal.
to.
I have a company that I just started, agency. It's crazy. First time announcing it here, but it launches in the new year. And because obviously I've done some stuff with like the NBA World Cup, I have some stuff in the works. But I would love for my team to sit down with you guys and do a little brand breakdown and like show you guys. Because I don't think you guys know this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I ran a podcast during the pandemic for like 2 years straight.
Yeah.
Motivation Monday. I did that every Monday. Because during the pandemic, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
it was a lot of craziness. So I'm like, let me teach. I was just getting put onto real estate. I was making some investments. So I'm like, yo, instead of people partying and doing parties on live,
Yeah.
let me educate people.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do a podcast and be lit and people want to tune in.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And guests want to jump in, and how many times you hit a guest and they're not responding back, and it's like,
Yeah.
yo, they'll tell you they want to come, but all of us like, yo, it happens. But you guys are at a level, like, I remember when I seen you guys the first time, Manifesto, like, it was like, yo, I got to get on your show.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing I said. So it's like, and to me, I don't waste my time on nothing. Like,
Period.
so it's only if it's lit. Is what I'm wasting my time on.
Facts.
I rate. So it's like,
I feel that, bro.
you know what I mean? Voice
Yeah.
of the culture, just giving you guys your flowers.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll definitely talk. Like I said, we have a lot. Like I said, our trajectories, it's always moving. It's just we need someone to see it. You know, and it's obvious Toronto. It's harder, right, to get in front of the right people. But
Yeah.
once someone just sees it, like, yo, like this is it.
Who's gonna be the Medici family to get, you know, Kanye
Listen,
quote?
Word.
I gotta
Actually,
say,
that too.
people didn't think All Falls Down was gonna be a good song. How many times did Kanye West have to play
I'm
that
going to
song?
go watch that documentary.
I'm
Oh,
watching
that's
this
not-
tonight
yeah.
too.
I'm watching it.
And
again.
honestly, like in my head, I compare our podcast to what Kanye West was in the beginning of his career. 100%.
Yeah,
Like
it'd
how,
be
like
like
we have to
that.
prove ourselves all the time, consistently. Like yo, like this, and then, oh wait, hold up, like oh, you know these guys are lit actually.
Speaking of Netflix, I need someone to let me use their account. I'm just putting that out there. Just DM,
Hey,
just
you're
DM me and let me get the account.
Why?
But anyways,
So you haven't watched
I'd
do you mean,
appreciate
why?
that too. so-
no, I've watched it, but
Okay, I hear you.
currently the account that I was using
Locked you out.
yeah,
She said bye.
no, it was the things where it's like, you know how like the Netflix caught up to me where it's
Oh.
like you're not in
It
the
hasn't-
same.
yo,
Yeah.
You're right.
It caught up to me. It wouldn't. I was
thought I
sailing under
lost
the
it.
radar
Yeah,
for
yeah.
for a long time.
Oh my
so I need
God.
someone else to let me use their account. Shameless
Yeah.
plug. But what I wanted to ask you though before we sign out is like a lot of people talk about Toronto's entertainment, like the infrastructure and how there's like a glass ceiling here and it's hard for us to really maneuver. What do you think? Like, what are ways that Toronto could improve so like all the creatives really have a shot of like being on a big stage where we don't have to leave or go to the States or go to Europe to really get lit? Like, what has to happen?
I think we were just talking about this the other day though. A lot of the guys who like understand what's going on, and it's happening with the Legacy Awards, like we're getting there. Like we need to collaborate. We gotta take what we're doing so serious that it will happen. Like everyone has to find their strengths, come together, everyone behind the scenes, like, you know what I mean? For instance, you guys, there has to be other people behind the scenes, literally pitching. Imagine you have to come here, talk, find guests, edit, make sure video clips are do your own content. You know how hard that is?
Yeah.
What? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy. So the city, we're the dopest city in the world. Like, people don't get that. Like, in the world. Like, Drake, the artists make it so obvious. They're number one. Look what The Weeknd's doing.
Yeah.
Like, we're lit in everything. Look at Shay. Like, in
Yeah.
So we gotta stop this screw. The screw face capital nonsense has to basically stop. It's not gonna stop, but we gotta work more than like trying to do everything ourselves. Because trust me, when we collaborate, it's gonna be better. People need to hear stories. That's why podcast is a great thing.
Yeah.
We just need to find out. Okay, it's not hard. Like reach out. Like you know how like literally going back to the Western country. You don't know how pissed I was. I went to the back of my brother. I'm like, yo, can you believe Tresor's here? Like Tresor's just here. I'm so pissed. Like I'm pissed, and I'm gonna send you that money back. I want to, like, I need no.
It's okay.
No,
It was
no,
like
no.
$35.
Oh, okay, I didn't. Oh, wow, you got the early bird.
Yeah, no, I got the early. Bro, I told you.
Okay, I appreciate
Fam,
you.
I told you.
Yeah,
the
you
first
got the
time I
early
saw
bird.
it,
He wasn't capping.
You got the early bird.
No, you also
Yes.
that night.
I saw it, I clicked it, and I bought it instantly. That was the first time I've ever done that.
Let me tell you the joke now. So when I seen him now, remember
Yeah.
the show's not done. This is an investment for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much money I made. I'm just praying everything's looking good. So I remember in my head, I'm like, yo, nah, I gotta get this guy's money. But yo, I'm like, yo, I don't even know what I made yet. Let me chill. Another time I remember I messaged you. I'm like, yo, don't ever, like, if I'm doing a show, don't ever pay. Like,
Yeah.
you're my dog.
Yeah.
Like, you should be hosting. I'm cheese. I didn't even know you're a Western fan. Like, imagine you and Marlon on there. It's over.
Yeah.
So it's like, we gotta get to
More
it.
collaboration,
More
you think?
collaboration, literally.
Tap in with each
Yeah.
other.
Because think about it. When I go to the States, like, okay, I went to the World Cup for the first time. I was able to connect with so many people. I got back and they brought me back. Like, that's people I don't know.
Yeah.
So imagine how close we are. Look at the people that go to the States. Think about it. When we go host in the States, I'm always going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but our people here, we're acting stush. We don't want to work together. We don't want to collaborate. You know you can help this podcast. You know you're sitting there sponsoring, or you know they're lit and you don't want, like, for instance, you know Chester is lit. You want him to promote your stuff. He has a podcast. It would be smart to find a sponsorship package. I think he would agree to that more,
Yeah.
and you guys can get your brand out. Like, that simple stuff. But everyone's just trying to, like, nah, I'm going to wait till they reach out. For what? It's going to help everybody else.
Yeah. You're right.
So it's just a little, Toronto, we just got to do better, man. Because we are the shit
Yeah.
in every aspect. Like, these guys come here, Meech, Tommy, Joseph's correct, but like, these guys come here and they go back like, yo, you know how lit Toronto is? And we have to stop, like, we talk so much shit about the city, and there's a lot of great stuff that happens.
100%. 100%.
Sometimes we're looking more at the negative than the positive. But I get it. That's how we were, like, raised. Even this industry, there's no friends in this industry, so you got to have your guard up.
Yeah.
Like, people, if you think there's friends, you will learn the hard way.
Facts.
But that's what I'm saying. We got to do better. Like, it's not about the friends thing. Like, I tell people I can make money with somebody I don't like, and just
Facts.
I'm not in
It's
your
business
business.
is
It's
business.
Yeah.
business. Let's just work, bro. Like, these shows, but you know, it's gonna take a lot. It takes effort, but as long as creatives are doing what we gotta do, like, look at the girl who Drake just posted in her story, the teacher. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, she gets her classroom every week or every day or every Friday
Yeah.
to sing a Drake song, right? Hoping that he'll come to the school or mention them. Consistency. And
Yeah.
it got done to a level. So it's like, we just gotta, like, people don't see the power. Now, I remember I went back to that video, I'm like, God damn, look at the power of Drake. Like,
Yeah.
but that's how
Drake,
close.
we've been saying that. He has the Midas
No,
touch.
he is. It's over.
Yeah.
That guy is
The
gold,
day,
bro.
I'm just waiting for the day someone's like, yo, did you see Drake reposted your clip? That'd be wild.
But I agree, bro.
That's up there with the billboard.
The Instagram's going on private. No kidding.
Nah, man, everything is, and why I ask you guys those questions, because whatever you guys want to achieve, it can be done.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I'm talking about 12 years of grinding, like, waiting for, like, I was waiting, because, like I said, it's anyone who does this stuff, it's not easy. Like, this is not for the weak. Like, don't think we're here and life is blessed and everything is, are you kidding me? You guys don't even see behind the scenes.
Facts.
But we still show up. We still do what we got to do, hopefully for the end goal of, like, getting that championship, whatever that is to everybody.
Yeah.
And, like, I realized when it comes to the city, it can be done. They didn't even think Drake would make it.
Yeah.
This own city. That's why I laugh at people. I said, what do you expect? They
true.
didn't even think these artists would make it. The Weeknd was just singing back here, Dundas Square, just back over there. Dundas Square, the road, and now look. You can go, the list is crazy, man. But,
It's crazy.
Shout out to Canada, shout out to Toronto, let's get it.
I know. That's literally all you can really say.
That shit was mad motivating.
That was very motivating. It's like, now what? Like, who do we talk to now? That's good. I like that you have that mindset, though.
I have to, man. I've
Yeah.
been through a lot.
'Cause 12 years is a long time.
I gotta put the Chicago Bulls theme song behind that. Like,
behind that, right?
You know
I'm
the
gonna
one.
watch The Last
TNT.
Dance.
Yeah, like that one.
Squid Game. Everyone go watch Squid Game. It's like this.
Is it lit?
Yo, it's
You never watched Squid?
the reality show.
Oh, I don't know about the reality show.
Listen, but
Do you mean
it's
the actual one or the reality show?
the one that just came out.
Okay.
So the reality
It's
show.
good?
Yeah, yeah.
It's good, but it showed that's real life.
Okay.
Like that's the game of life. Like you think it's fair. You think you gotta work. And sometimes life's gonna throw some stuff at you and you gotta get out of that situation and keep going. Like there's one, I don't wanna ruin it, you should have watched it by now, but the person got the advantage in the game.
Yeah.
He thought he was lit. Out.
That's life.
Out.
That's life.
Out.
That's life.
What? Like everyone's like, yo. And a female did that. Like, and look how everyone's looking at the film like, yo, that's a boss move. It's like,
Okay,
bro.
now I kind of want to watch it. I was kind of
Oh,
like,
what?
Yeah, you're
I haven't
selling
watched
it well.
it. I thought it
Yeah,
looked
he's
corny.
selling it.
I thought it looked corny. So I'm like, bro, why would they
selling
do a reality show based on Squid Game? Like,
That's what I said.
yeah.
That's what I said.
But it's good.
Then I watched it, and I'm like, nah, yo, like it was motivating. I learned, and stupid ending though. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's how they get us. It's coming on in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But that's how they're just, they're getting it. So it's like, watch it. Trust me. But what? Go watch it, man.
That and Genius. Genius is like, that was like,
Yeah.
that Kanye documentary.
And
to me,
Last
like,
Dance.
This is why
Yeah,
Kanye
Last
can
too.
do no wrong to me. God forbid, like he does anything actually wrong. But like, just him being a little off and saying things that are a little bit problematic. Kanye, like the story
I
of
got
Kanye
big
West is
dreams.
crazy. Like they did not think that man was like nothing. Like you are the beats man. Shut up and sit and do beats. That's literally what it was. Shut up and sit and make beats. That's it. Like, why is rappers who we don't even know their names anymore, we're looking at Kanye West like, yo, are you dumb? Like, don't talk to me. Make the beat and shut up. Look
So
at
you
this man.
gotta-
This man was
yep,
walking in trying to
yep,
play
yep,
his
yep,
CD,
yep,
and people are telling him to turn that shit off. What?
Yep.
Turn off, all falls down? Are you crazy?
I'm a pass on Jesus Walk.
Yeah, turn off Jesus.
Because they didn't see the vision. They just, that wasn't
That's
what
crazy
was
to
going
me.
on at the time.
I'll never forget that scene. I had like goosebumps when I watched it. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
that-
what?
that-
You're just gonna let her come to your house record for free? You're just gonna do that? Like,
Nah, man.
hey, look at it.
Word. But I do
Look
think
at it,
that's
look at it.
but I do think that's a good thing in like, and he even that, like he had the foresight. That's why I do think it's good to like document a lot.
You
like,
have to. Everything
document the process. Cause like
So we need to
what
tell
was- that was
Trey-
like
Let's
what
do more-
19
let's do
that
more
was
of
like
that, yeah.
1990
Yeah.
I don't have
whatever.
enough SD cards for that.
And he thought in 1990 whatever to let me get a cameraman to just follow me around.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And no one was doing that.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy though? I have a big meeting today. What, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Today's Tuesday.
I have a big meeting on Wednesday. On Thursday. Thank God. I have to text my sister right now, but I think I have a play for you guys that's big. Because I have a big meeting. They're looking for ideas. So I will throw that alley-oop to you guys. And it's definitely you for sure. Because like on the music side, I know we can work something because we were talking about that earlier.
I know, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all
All
want
right,
to
y'all.
sign out? Well,
We
the
good?
Ebone,
Yes.
thank you.
No,
Thank you for
appreciate you
coming.
guys. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it. It was a very quick notice, but I was like, yo, let's get Ebone on. I'm like, sometimes we're like, yo, we need some more guests. And wrapping up the season, like, yo, let's just get Ebone on. But,
Thanks
maybe,
for having me.
not even maybe, definitely next year. We'll
Yeah.
hopefully we're in a much bigger place, and we'll revisit this exact
Oh,
conversation.
and the last thing I gotta say, because I'm thank God I forgot to say this, but I'm the director of public relations at Hudson Financial.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that, yeah.
So, for real?
Yeah, we said before. Yeah, he was asking, yeah.
Okay. Oh, they had a
That's what I want
financial
to talk about
part.
money.
The finance.
Like,
Oh,
I was
Man,
ready,
we'll
I was
come
ready
back.
for
I'll
money
come back.
talks.
I'll come back with Tafari.
Bet.
Okay.
With the CEO.
Yeah.
So I'm the director of PR, so stay tuned. I won't even say nothing too
Okay.
much. But that's my team, my family. They're like, yo, Ebone, you talked about everything.
Except for,
And you're
yeah, I know those ones. Like, well, you're talking about the videos. You ever say nothing
You're
about the
talking
business?
about collaborating and you're here talking about all of this. And you're not
Yeah.
even talking about what you're a part of. So I had to put that out
Of
there.
course, absolutely.
We'll get the clip.
We will get the
Gotcha.
clip and we'll put it out there. We'll do like a
Tough,
nice little
tough,
recap. But yeah, everyone, thank you for this episode 37, whoever's jersey number this is.
We're on a
on a
test.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we'll
Get
see you
it.
guys. Mouse at the Palace. We'll see you guys next week.